Wagwan, my people. Hope everybody okay. Hope everybody alright. Give thanks to life. Give thanks to the gathering. Big up everybody who they over here in the Sunday. Big up on yourself. So wagwan, my people. How the Sunday are treating us so far? Hope you no cook on the dinner and the belly full and them thing there, no. So we day another Sunday for another Sunday program. Bless up everybody. Let me know if you hear what go on, you know. Because we are tuning in for another interesting topic. So big up everybody who the chat live up the chat already. Understand? I'm going to drop the calling link in a second. No, you can just click on the link and call in and share your all views. Understand? I could know what go on the phone area. So everybody are dealing differently though. Tell me what go on, man. What go on in the comment section. The comment section. What go on. Yeah, man, we're there, man. Every day above ground is a blessing. That is what I always tell you know. So big up everybody who tune in. So I pin the calling link. Use up the link, make a call in. And make a whole a reason. So let me know if you not hear me, man. Somebody drop in the comment section. Let me know if we loud and clear. Remember, we don't really deal with mix up over here, saying, because we see a whole heap of people drop a whole heap of mix up thing in the comment section already. No, we are not about the mix up. We're about the news. All right? So we drop the news to give you the views, and that's it. Big up Dave Taylor, we say Dave, loud and clear. All right, good. Good. Glad everybody are here and hear what go on. So the thing about the ship on dock, yeah, we need to talk about that too. You understand? Because them say ship on dock, people are come for Gordon's River. We're fit for the goose, supposed to fit for the gander. And that is what I keep saying. Oh, go on, Mike. I deal with.
Boy, I listen to you now.
Yeah, but I don't know. We just reach on, so I give people them time for joining. But you know the thing already, a whole heap of things still are going on the country, and this is our little platform to get the message out. We know say them a listen, but them not go join me because them afraid.
Yeah, man.
So you up to? What go on? The Sunday so far.
Well, I take it easy now. Have some Sunday dinner.
Which is right. For do what we have to do, we have to keep ourselves healthy. Also, I say we have a whole heap of thing we have to want to talk, but I know say this COVID topic we still can't come and fight, so that's still in the full juggle. And we also want to juggle the topic with the cruise ship. We say a cruise ship supposed to dock and the persons them supposed to go down the river. So I'm saying, why? If we are saying no movement, shouldn't that there be a no movement there for everybody? We have to mind how we tread the waters these days, you know. Because we can't have the country just big and open up for everybody just come in and do as them please. So what do you think about them, the Mike?
Boy, I feel so because the country still have to make an income, you know. If no money now coming, the country can't run, you know.
Well, point taken. I'm saying we're there for a reason on everything, you know. So I say if that happen, the country still need money. So we can reason upon that basis. So not set in stone. Like other persons might think.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. But remember, I said the government, you know, the government is run by money. If the people don't pay taxes or they get money from somewhere, the government don't move. Nothing moves.
Mike, may I get that feedback, Mike? Look, I can't listen to the program, so may I get that feedback?
Yeah, how can I fix that feedback?
You're playing a next video? You watch a video on the next phone or something? Maybe at that you do.
No, that's the only one playing.
All right, just hang up and call back. See if it just cut off and call back. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, people. So we need, as I said, we need faith. When we have whole a reason, we can back whatever we say. You understand? Let me say we just there another we're out early today. So that we just hold a joy, and as I say, the link is in the comment section. Just click on the link, join the program. Join the program from early. We can hold our vibes from early. Makes no sense. People try if they come on the program and the program full. So let's just do it early, all right? Janelle, all you need to do is just go in the description section. You see the Telegram link. Just click on it, and it will take you to the page, all right? And I'll add you to the group. So you can just do that now. Albert, big up yourself. Sally, big up yourself. Fitzroy, AG, sorry. Dave, got everybody who tune in from early, big up on yourself. Understand? You know, we have a lot of late buggers around here. Persons come on, join the program a little bit late. So, people just use up the link, as I say. That's the link right there. Click on the call-in link right there, and you will join the program, and we can all a reason. Kicking it to the break with the brain. What go on? Big up yourself. Brian, I mean, what go on?
Yeah, man, me there, man. What go on, my view?
There, no, brother. So,
Real,
man.
There, I go on easy. Me just a check in, you know. Me not to be told, I go on. Me just a check in, you know.
Oh, you know, we just basically sign on, and I must say we have a whole lot of things to talk about. I will say one of the main topics we know I will pull for this week is the whole cruise ship where I land for the persons them got Duns River and a no movement there.
Yeah.
You know, we have some other topics also we drop from up in the week where we want to know what is better. Read the whole vaccination. So, you know.
Yeah, well, me not believe so that shit there would to come in still, cause there's no movements there. And them thing that I'll do if certain thing not go on, the government get no money and them thing there. But I know if you that Jamaica and thing and you can go around because them say country have a lockdown and them thing them and a cruise ship are coming, that not look right. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause them still go they still accept people in our country and then still go move around. So we who born and grow Jamaica and can't move around, that not seems right. You see me? Just because of money.
So what you think the government should have done then? Because the government is going to say they are backed in a corner because they are not making any money and the country needs to make money. So what you think needs to be done? Or what do you think the government can do?
Well, my point of view is still, if the government do have to make money and do the COVID and thing, I go on a yard. You see what I say?
Yeah.
And if you want to make money, you have to open up the country and you have to do certain things and take certain measure and things. You see me? Because from the other day, I watch and talk about the COVID business and who not take a vaccine and who take it. And them things that I look into it and because I say me take it, because America me there, you know. You see me?
Yeah. You say you never not take it.
Hold on,
you just say something. You just say something a while ago. You say you never did not gonna take it?
Yeah, me say me not take it. You see me? But
so
when me look for it,
yeah, got you.
Yeah, when me look for it again, me there and I say, yo, to all this thing I go on. And basically when I say most people will catch it when they not get it, when they not get a vaccine, them a drop out. You see me? So I say anyway, you take it a 50-50 chance. So I say, oh, it better me take it. You see me? Because nobody know what happen.
If they better in the 50 who take it.
Yeah, man.
Bailey, what go on?
Nah, you're a Bailey.
Bailey, we not hear you. Bailey, we not hear you.
Me I watch him the other night to a char fire too, you know.
Bailey, yeah, man. Bailey, always a char fire. Bailey, we not hear you. Hang up and call back, Bailey. Bailey, hang up and call back. We not hear you. Bailey, a regular caller, man. You don't know a Bailey that already for, man. Some people don't like him, and some people like him, you know. But Bailey there. All of them cussing in that comment section. We're sure Bailey are gonna come across and come call in. So all right. So what our topic here for the day? I try to put up the topic them way we have, you know, because when you say you take the vaccines, but person's been asking natural immunity versus vaccine immunity. You know, and we are waiting for somebody.
Yo, why pray?
Big up Bailey, we're there, what go on? Barnes.
We're there, man, you know. More like per se, man. But yo, this what I have to say about the cruise ship, you see? The government no realize it. The government no realize it.
Yeah. Hold on the Bailey, Barnes are big up Barnes. But when you're Bailey, I tell you something about the cruise ship. So we want to talk about the cruise ship and then we jump into the whole of the COVID topic. So what you say now, Bailey? Go through.
Yeah, man, like the government no realize it. When them bring the foreigner them in the cruise ship, most of the time, majority of the time, them are introduce the COVID to it. The foreigner them alright. Dream Weekend at Westmoreland is that introduce the Delta, you know. So when the government do that, them not even say them are like them basically a work against themselves. Because them put we on lockdown, but them allow the tourists them for come in. And the tourists them are coming with the COVID, brother.
No, because I money, you know.
Yeah, because tourism is what keeping up the Jamaican economy. So that's why them claims that them are focused on tourism.
But if you know, so our life still at risk because them are coming with COVID and then spread it and then they say how much in dead and how much in this and how much in that. You see what I say? So that's not right.
Right, but them no business with us. What them do is lock we down and make them come in and enjoy our island. You see me I say?
Yeah. You see me? And that's right because him locked down the country for so long. What about the people who can't afford nothing? What about the poor people them? What about the people who can't afford the roadside?
Yeah, him no business with that. Because basically what they must say is you're supposed to have a better profession and a career than hustling on street corner. Cause them not get no tax from you hustling on street corner. So them no business with the street corner hustlers. That me I try to tell you.
Yeah, me know that for real, that's a real talk.
Yeah, them no business with the street corner hustler cause them don't collect taxes from that kind of work. It's only professionals them business with.
Yeah, when I work with the government and them collect tax, no business with them.
Right, exactly.
Bonds, I say go bonds, I true.
Well, man, in a real life, what me I say still, I wouldn't say I say go still on about. You know what happened? It's if the country lock the Jamaican particular people, the future should lock to everybody. Cause plane should not travel while the country locked down. Cruise ship should not come in while the country locked down either. You get what I mean? Yeah, the people you know feed them, brother. That's not right. You get what I mean?
So fit for the goose, fit for the gander.
Definitely.
Yo, when them say the country is locked down, is only the citizens of the country under lockdown. Planes still are fly, ships still are coming. So all the country locked down.
You get what I mean?
And that's not right. That's not right.
Of course it's not right, but that's how it go.
Big up.
Well, go on, Tracy, big up yourself, Tracy. Big up, Tracy, there, people. But hold on, let me ask you a question, like only there. But based on the fact, based on what they're saying, right? They're saying that these persons on the cruise, they have to take a test before them come here. So the test show that they are negative with the COVID virus.
Okay.
Once you have a negative test, you can still come. Just ask it.
Yeah, because you can say negative and basically you still have the COVID, but you're just not showing up as yet.
Right, it not sure. Because I get to find out, say now, them have this new testing for COVID, what is giving you a false negative. So you can actually have COVID and the test tell you say it negative.
Right. And
so stay there.
I'm not gonna homemade one to wear crap.
I know.
Yeah, so you have to be careful with them cruise ship there. Because them claims say them passenger negative for COVID when them really have the COVID slap with boss. And that's a one.
Oh, and that's a one.
That's an
Yeah, that's a one.
People didn't know say, only didn't know say that a one, people.
Boy, I never know say that a one.
You know, say that a go on.
Never
Yeah,
know.
Research it. Google it if you think it's a lie, me I tell. They have some new COVID test that's giving you false negative. False
Yes.
negative mean that when you're really positive, it's showing that you don't have it. Go Google it if you think it's a lie, me I tell.
Hold on, there. Una know so a foreigner bring down the virus on Jamaica.
Yeah, are the foreigner them, tell them again. Are the foreigner them bring them the COVID, the Delta, everything because COVID was not originated here. Are the foreigner them bring it?
When me hear the reach down there, it surprised me because I say, oh, John, on the way that to the reach, I let up on cruise ship or on plane, somebody will come down.
Exactly. Oh.
Yeah, so when me hear say, people I say, oh, John, that's not right because the Prime Minister, him lock we down and he still taking tourists and him still open up something when he open up.
And then guess what? By next week, una lock them again because guess what? The statistics rising.
Why? Me not that right now in America, me so. But me know me soon to the yard next time. Me I tell you say, oh, right now, me I tell you, you know, young yard no look good right now. Jamaica mash up. Cause right now, you must focus on you must focus on the corona vaccine thing. And right now, crime turn up my yard. And like you know, business with crime again.
Yo, hold on now. Somebody tell me say is another CV that is mashing up Jamaica because you have coronavirus, the first CV, and you have crime and violence, which is the second CV where I mash up Jamaica. So it's two CVs down here.
Two CV down here. Well,
Yeah,
God alone,
crime and violence.
God alone, what go
Two CV, coronavirus and crime and violence are slap with people.
Yeah, man. Right now, me I tell you right now, the crime are going wicked.
All right.
Tough time said if them not get a water, give them to the vaccine.
Tough
God.
God really said that.
Right, look on the other day. How much in people them killing a one day at all. They just going as a few people. And the man put on a food court and eating food and what. A man came with him gun and shoot him.
Like me always telling you, know, enough for them what you say. Mix up.
Yeah. Me not lie, no.
Look
That,
on
no,
that way.
Yeah.
Mix up and
Mix up, true.
You hear me saying that this man, somebody I give you a bad feedback, like them a hate or something. You hear me say this man at the review, you have to watch the families where you around. You understand? Because you see one when you go around go get trouble, you know. You make people know say watch out. My uncle a bad man. My nephew a bad man. My nephew a this, my nephew a that. So when them step because your nephew is not there because them can't find him, what you think I got?
Right. The man them go pepper up your skin. Pepper up your skin like jerk chicken.
Exactly. They can't catch quacky, catch a shot in a man.
Exactly.
So that's a one. Reprisal after reprisal. We can't catch you, I'm gonna make you feel it when we kill your family.
Yeah, just like they look at you to them kill the other day where them say they got empty rubbish. And them say a family thing, you know? Family
Lord
party.
God, man, so them deal with the liquor you that the liquor you don't have nothing to do with what them a deal with.
Alright, that's what I say.
My view.
But no, me blame the Jamaica government because if that did happen overseas with a liquor you get, you'd have see how much US Marshals and FBI come tear down the neighborhood. But you see, Jamaica government no business, not even upon news.com. That me I tell you, a YouTube and new links and them man me hear it from car. Me not have cable. You see me I say, internet me use. You see me I say.
Right now, I hate to boss. If I know me not hear certain thing, cause I see me listen, as something drop, cause I myself everything, so as something drop me hear it. You see me?
Yeah,
man, I tell man, I tell you, give thanks for your work, where I do, cause I tell you, cause where I do, I tell you, say come like news, not about do that, cause certain thing where I upload up and I tell you about. News
no know about.
No, sir. I didn't know about it and I want to talk it the right way, you know? But them might talk straight, they might tell you how it go. Them pretty it up, them on the news, them are pretty it up.
No, I'm not pretty up, man. One thing in news concerned about I just say vaccine, and man to go get vaccine and them things. You get what I mean?
Yo, hey.
Slap the box.
You know, some more on talk about this thing what they call
Miss one little video. Miss one little video where when them, like I remember for a tough time, you know, ask somebody about water and you ask somebody if take a vaccine. One little video I see I circulate. I mean I say they might talk about water and then I ask you man if you take a vaccine and then like you must say after you take a vaccine you will get water. So I say
food. Yeah. A food. Some people who have like shortage with food, they might tell them to take the vaccine first before they get them assistance.
I joke think that.
Yes, so they must talk about the people and feet.
You will left the people them who want take it. Who don't want take it, I say go. You see me I say?
Right. That's true.
You will just left people make them do what them are do. You see me I say who want take it. Who don't want take it, somebody force them to take it. And everybody's system set up, he said, you know, me are always strong, you know. You see me I say, we see our next man, you know, he look strong outside, you know, but inside, you know, inside, no, that's firm, you know, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, so on
inside no 100.
So on that note, hold on, you know. So on that note, right, where you're saying that who want to take it, who no want to take it, make it stay. On that note, we could touch a topic. Natural immunity versus vaccine immunity.
Yo.
So we have persons here now who take the vaccine, right? Because Brian take the vaccine, barely take the vaccine, Chase take the vaccine. Me remember Barnes take the vaccine. God alone, you there? Pick up yourself.
My view.
We could talk about immunity, natural immunity versus vaccine.
Man, a king in a earth.
Yeah, man,
king in the earth, you don't know.
Vaccine, I say in a real life, I will never take a vaccine.
Yeah,
Me for dead, brother. If I'm dead, to know, so I'm dead without the vaccine, to be honest with you.
So, yes, natural immunity then.
Natural immunity, my deal, they get me. Me do it test every week or 2 times a week. Alright, if I say this to you, my view, you see, probably wouldn't believe. From me there, England, brother. 3 people me ever hear to their mouth they have COVID. I never ever, I hear people are dead, I never ever see somebody will say, boy, in family dead from COVID. And there was millions of people there at the time. You get what I mean?
Hold on, because Tracy there England. Do Tracy hear nobody say nobody dead from COVID?
Tracy there what?
America me there.
Oh, Tracy, no. Yeah, Tracy there America. What next? England friends soon call. But go through, brother. Let me chat to you.
Yeah, man.
So what are the remedies though? What are the remedies?
Huh?
What are the remedies then? What are because you have persons here, you know, who I gotta say natural immunity, right? What are the remedies? What you can tell persons? Here what?
You know, to be honest, brother, me a man me drink, isn't me? In a real life. I'm gonna tell you the truth. We just not believe in it. I tell you straight from me. I'm not gonna tell a man to not believe in it. But me just not believe in this COVID thing. I'm not believe in that vaccine thing. Me say vaccine is killer. You get what I mean? There's no way something can good for a man and you force a man to take it so much, brother. Me I tell a man that. If something good for you, when a man say it one time, I'm not busy if I want to take yes or no, brother. You get what I mean? So I'm not believe in that, my view, in a real life. From my heart. So I don't know where next man can believe. I get what I mean?
And that is all right, you know, because guess what? And everybody I go believe in what others believe in. I mean, like when people hold out and then can explain to you why they hold out. Yeah,
my views, they will make it mandatory over here for city workers, right? And me know somebody personally where we work next door, and him say he might work at a school 30 years. And him say him not take it because he have a heart condition, and when him doctor check it out, him allergic to everything in the vaccine. And them tell him says either him job or him take it.
And them thing them not like neither, cause that's one I think again. You see me I say if you not take it, either you can't get a job.
Them strip the man I'm pension. That's crazy.
What?
Yeah, but look, no, hold on. That is wrong. Hold on there. Want to say something about that? them clearly states that when you have underlying health issues, you cannot take the vaccine. That the man that take the vaccine, him liable to dead. Come have heart conditions and rare. So by the workplace, firing him and doing that, that is a lawsuit, a civil lawsuit.
But who are you gonna sue?
That next thing.
The company who fire him. What you mean? Who you gonna sue? The man have health, underlying health issues.
A law passed that all city workers, it's mandatory. You cannot sue nobody.
You can't sue the
But
state.
ma'am, listen no man, you're not listening to what me I say. People who have health issues cannot take the vaccine because them will liable for dead.
Them tell him man
So that's why the man can't take it.
So, them tell him man at the school is them take it. I don't have a job and they're gonna strip him of his pension and lawyers are fighting it, but they're not gonna go anywhere. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, I forgot.
Boy, me no know about that one. That is wrong.
Very wrong.
Let me tell you that because the man, if the man take the vaccine because of him heart condition, him have got dead. So him can't take it.
You know when like somebody allergic to peanut and them going on shock?
Like I force him to take it right now if he dead. If you know if you sick, that's why enough people end up dead, you know who take it, you know. Because
exactly. Because them have health issues.
Yeah, but some of them not even know them have health issues. Because as I say, you will see some people and them look strong, they don't know what going inside, and everybody have to check up on them body, you know. And if you know them body still,
right.
You see me?
Exactly.
So
that is true.
Yeah, so what me I know them go take the vaccine, they don't know they are certain they know good to certain things. You see me I say, so them go take the vaccine to start react on them and know. So
it backfire upon them. It backfire upon them, kill them.
Yeah. We can take it and we can fight it and whatever. Because as well them say the vaccine you get the virus in it. So them inject you with it to see if your system can fight against it. So when the system fight against it, and that means if you catch it, basically your system can fight against it and can over. You see me I say? Man over it.
Hold on now. Kitchen Boss Official, what go on in life? Big up yourself. Kitchen Boss Official, you're live. What go on? Big up yourself. You join the program.
That one.
We are dealing. So, what you have to contribute? What go on? You hear people that talk about the whole vaccine thing and everything.
Yeah, but there.
What say you?
Yeah, man.
We ask you, yeah, man. We are here, man. What say you on the topics?
I believe say is an experiment from people, you see me?
Okay. So why you think that?
Why
you say that though?
If you check your lip. No, because I mean as everybody I say this shouldn't be something where force them people to it because they
Kitchen Boss coming like you listen to the live man. See, nah, yeah. If you listen to the live, you can't listen to the live and talk to the same time.
Yeah, boy, man, tell you.
Hold on the belly, man. Let me hear him say, man. You still about?
No, man, I say. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Here. It's when you
no, man, I say,
hold on. They must want to say something to you before you start that. It's when one reason, don't say what other people are say. Who want to know what you are say. You understand? Not because somebody tell us it's not good for you, I'm going to say. It's because everybody say it no good. That's why me, I'm going to say it no good. We and you are reason. So I'm going to say, this is why me say it no good for me. And this is why me not take it. So me want the people them come out and talk for themselves and not be how people are say. So go through Kitchen Boss.
Alright then, may I say if this thing really good for body them should have force the powers cause me and friends that take it and them I say them I feel giant pains and all of them something there. So me I say, John, this no so right because right now we're on vacation I'm going to go work and they might make it mandatory for everybody to understand me. So I just feel like say the only people that survive through this are the people that have a strong immune system. Swear.
Oh. So people have a strong immune system and not the people that will take the vaccine.
And if you had
What here, boy? You're chip in and a chip out. What go on? Fix up
There.
the audio. Oh, you're chip in and a chip out.
Lion. You know, the boy, the vaccine and it would dead.
Take the vaccine and he who dead. See him who did dead from morning.
Well,
No
man.
vaccine no kill him out. He take the vaccine and he who dead. See him who did weak for a long time.
Oh, you know that,
Real talk. See him who did well weak. So it just color, you know.
Yeah, so, hold on, every Sunday now come boy, I come get trouble, man. Hey, they can't be able to say. So seriously, like,
Alright, slap a boss. Slap a boss. Alright, slap a boss. Hear this. Me I hear people talk about natural immunity. How we are gonna know who for immunity strong enough to fight this without vaccine? Me now go play Russian roulette with family life them the way the boss. My immune system is strong enough for the COVID. You understand? So too many people are going to die trying that natural immunity stunt because that is a stunt. So that me I try to tell you.
I can ask you one question, Rasta.
People still die with the vaccine.
No, nobody died with the vaccine. The only people who died with vaccine is people who had health issues prior to that. Every 80 person who take it, nobody not dead from that, ma'am. Don't tell me that.
Yeah,
Really.
Yeah.
Hold on. Barnes have a question for you. Barnes just say more ask you a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Go on.
How much people you know dead from COVID?
Yeah.
Without the news.
What people me know were dead from it?
Yeah, without the news I tell you.
So what you try to tell me, say the numbers are fabricated? Is that what you're getting at? Me no know nobody were dead from COVID.
Hold on the brand. Hold on the Barnes. Bailey.
Yeah, me there. Yeah, man.
The question we are asking each other now. So just answer the question.
All right. Me no know nobody were dead from COVID, pa. So go on.
All right, cool.
So
Yeah.
hold on, like, no.
So go on, pa. Continue.
No, Master Billy, no disrespect. Then I realize how much people you know go
Yeah.
test the COVID. Do you ever do a test of COVID before? Just
Who,
ask
me?
you. Yeah.
Who, me? Personally, no, I haven't.
Okay.
Me never take no COVID test yet.
I have no more questions. Me cut, you get me? You can ask me if you know.
All right, let me tell you this. My cousin in Canada catch COVID. My cousin in Canada was an anti-vaxxer and saying natural immunity and him catch COVID and nearly dead. You hear that? And me did have to call him every morning for about 3 weeks straight. You understand? So I him tell me say, yo brother, this COVID thing real.
Okay.
On top of that, my mother is a PhD. She have letters back of her name. See me, mama. She work at North Jackson Medical at Miami for 30 years. She work with COVID patients every day, about 6 of them. When she come home every night, she tell me, say, son, COVID is real. So me not have to listen to people. Me have people in my family who are doctor pa.
No, boss, you know, this is the we are here. If we stay here, you get me? But what I'm
No, but me just try and make my point. I saw me talk, pa. I saw me talk. You see me, I say me throw my words.
You see,
Me not mean a disrespect to nobody.
My point of view,
Brian, I said something. Barnes, I saw Bailey stay. Everybody who come on the live knows I saw Bailey stay. Bailey
Yeah, that me not mean a disrespect, pa. Because just saw me stand because I go school.
So hold on.
Talking about Kawa, freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. You can use your word.
Hold on, Billy. My point of view is just say, it's like
Brian. Let me just explain to people. And people, I don't want to think say Bailey a cuss and a fight nobody. This is just
Because everybody just hate me, so. Everybody just hate me, so that.
my view, man, real.
Lord God, man.
Not true, Brian.
Lord God, man.
My point of view is, you know, we feel like them for test if a person go do the go take a vaccine, we feel like them for test them first before them give them the vaccine.
And see if them have no health issues. What they need to do is get what they call it a checkup first. A checkup.
Yeah, no, force them to take it and say boy them become take it. Check up on them, check up them system first and see if them strong enough can take it because them know what the vaccine is all about. They know what in it. And although me take the vaccine and them thing that me still feel like them a hide something because whole heap of lie out there, whole heap of lie out there, whole heap of thing a hide. You see me?
Hold on the Brian. Big up Bailey brother. Bailey brother just join in. Albert, go on, big up yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Bombo cancel your turn up.
Turn up your audio, the Albert, because the people them not here. So yeah, go on with.
Yeah, I'm on soon probably have to go back at work. You see me?
Yeah, but we don't know the check-in thing, go man. Check-in early and just left your point of view and just cut over the people them know where I go on. So as I said, natural immunity versus vaccine immunity. I want to talk about it. For the persons them who not.
So me just weigh in because right now me have clients to deal with this. You know what I say?
Yeah.
But
Oh, blood clot, my yo, big up yourself, boy. Oh, God, I just noticed how that.
Bailey, nobody went to the program, Bailey.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's PG-13, you know? It's PG-13.
Got you, Albert.
yo, so you get the vaccine, you know. You understand what I say? And let me tell you, my wife, she a RN, right? So she get her vaccine from December, me get vaccine in March, right? So anyway, make a long story short, me go by the numbers and the data, right? Me's an analytical person because that's the field of me in a finance, right? I'm a numbers person, right? So if you look at the studies and the data coming out of Israel, right? You look at the data, I'm telling you, I took the vaccine. I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but the data is showing that natural immunity is better than vaccine-induced immunity, right? Up to 13 times better, 12 to 13 times better than vaccine-induced immunity. Now, on another thing, right? Israel got double vaxxed by Pfizer, right? Since they started in like November last year. But per capita, Israel has the highest vaccination rate in the world. But look at the way their hospitalizations took off in the last couple of months. The chart went straight up like this. The same way it went straight up like that in Florida and Louisiana and Texas and a lot of these other states that are red hot right now with COVID, right? So for them to make it seem like the vaccine was the silver bullet, and if you get to a certain level or 70% or 80% of people vaccinated, that you'll have herd immunity and we can go back to normalcy, it's not looking like that's going to hold up, right? Based on the data and the science that's coming out, right? So we really have a serious problem on our hands because people are going to start to see the data, and a lot of the anti-vaxxers, you know, they're going to use that to hold up their end of the argument, and you can't really argue with the facts at the end of the day because the conspiracy theories are one thing, the raw data is a completely different thing. And there's another thing, right? So when this whole Delta wave started, right, there was a graph with showing the people that are hospitalized. I'm not talking about cases because regardless of the cases, most people really care about ended up in a hospital or dying, right? So we're just going to focus on those two things, right? So they were showing the people that are unvaccinated versus the people that are vaccinated in the hospital, right? When the Delta wave first started in around, say, July, August, right? It was like 99% of the people that were in the hospital were unvaccinated. Now look, fast forward, not even 3 months later, right? That gap keeps narrowing and narrowing and narrowing and narrowing. If you think about it, there's a lot of people, like look at the Yankees, the baseball team. Almost half their players tested positive for COVID and they've all been double vaccinated. So for them to come up and say you got to get mandated to do this, they got to be 100% right that this shit works. Because if they fuck up with this one and they drop the ball, people will never live this shit down. It'll be like another Tuskegee. But that's
Bonds are trying to say, yeah, Bonds. See, people see that Bonds all up in man for something. That more the people them. They got you, Bonds.
All right, my view. You listen to me, so now I'll let the program because I'll get some rest to go work morning. You see what you have to do, my brother? Me believe in you 100% more than every platform. Because you see what happened. You see when news are put out, I forget the people them scared. You see what you say, and naturally thing will happen. I get what I mean. So you see right now, all of them data system of them not talk about and this and them and number them thing. Them figure just number, brother, just science. and just metrics and whatever. You get what I mean? Them things are real from, to be honest to life. So who want to believe in them data system and how much people get this and that and whatever? And them who want scare go do them want to do, you get what I mean? So that not really shape me. I'm just telling my people themselves, you see vaccine, leave it alone. And if we, if the animal that, you get what I mean from? So I'm not against a man who want techie, or who want to do them thing, but a man have to know their life important.
But
Prayer.
you see what the problem is, right? Even if natural immunity does pan out to be better in the long run, right? Because for you to say you don't believe in data and numbers, like your house was built with math. You understand what I'm saying? The building you live in right now was built with mathematics. Like none of the shit that you have in your house would exist without numbers and math, right? So there has to be some type of objectivity to what you're saying.
Numbers run the world. Why am I trying to say that the number them fabricated and this,
right? So now, what the other Bailey, right? He had a great point before. He said, listen, they can't just let this shit rip unchecked, because the problem with that is you don't know whose immunity is going to hold up or not. And there's a lot of people with cancer. You got black people are prone to hypertension and diabetes. So
exactly.
A lot of black people that don't even know they have diabetes until it's really blurry vision, right? So for you to let it just rip in society, the hospitals are going to be overwhelmed. And when the hospitals are overwhelmed, all the other stuff that's going on, car accidents and heart attacks and people having strokes, it just leads to a whole lot of chaos and unnecessary deaths. And that shit could really, like break society down, because think about it, without health, right? You could be a billionaire. You can't buy an extra second on earth. Without health, you have anything. So if the hospitals fail, right, society itself might start to collapse around it. And that's what the governments are afraid of. That's why they're saying, oh, vaccine. Regardless of, it's not 100%, right? But they can't allow the hospitals to just collapse. So they can't let the virus just run unchecked. That's reckless.
That's why they can't do the natural immunity. That's why they can't risk natural immunity. Too much people are going to stick out.
Because they'll have to risk the hospitals collapsing. Running out of oxygen and ventilators.
Right now, the hospitals are at full capacity. Every hospital across the world. So me no know, brother. Or does that me I go off of? Maybe the numbers are lying, but I don't know. Numbers never lie to me. When I work, I might take say $100. When me cash it $100, me get 50. Numbers can't talk. So me don't know since when numbers are lie, brother. I don't mean no disrespect.
No.
But you have to make sense out of nonsense. It's only human beings can tell you a lie.
Hold on, Billy. Barnes said something again. Go through, Barnes.
Billy, to be honest, me respect you, but listen me I say, Billy, no disrespect. In a real life, how much only two kind of killing that go on earth is just COVID and gunshot.
And crime and violence.
Definitely. But listen now, listen this part. Nobody now dead from diabetes, no heart attack and them thing, the HIV or no form of different. Not even common flu now kill nobody again, just COVID. If you're sick right now, Billy, and go a doctor, I go hospital in a problem. If you're not good with COVID, you're left with COVID. Remember that.
But when you not have COVID and you're dead, when you not have COVID and you're dead, they're going to say a COVID killer.
COVID, brother. So,
hey, me don't know about that one day. Me don't know about that one day, brother. Like me say, my mama is a doctor. Hospital no run them the joke there. Hospital don't run those jokes.
The problem.
At least my mother hospital don't run them the joke there.
You're just bringing nonsense into the program, because
I talk about people that and them just put it as COVID. What kind of madness this man?
Dying of cancer, right? Ask yourself, how many people you know die of cancer? I bet you say you know some people that died of cancer. Huh?
Brother, I don't know them. I hear a whole heap of people there from cancer.
I have a cousin right now in Brooklyn that cancer match him up right now. New York, him live my cousin. Courtney Smith, the man name. Cancer mash him down here now in New York.
Hold on. So on that note, right? On that note, let me ask you a question. On that note, let me ask everybody one question. Do you still think that if you catch COVID already, do you need a vaccine? So if I catch COVID, why do I need the vaccine?
No, me not believe that. Why me not believe that, if me catch COVID and me not take the vaccine, no me say me take it, because that means that my immune system strong can fight against it.
Exactly. But you have to worry about the different variant them. Because your immune system could fit that one day, but one to the Delta and the Air Jamaica and the American airline variant. You see me, I say.
But Bailey,
So I just
right?
that know.
Bailey, remember when they came out with the mRNA vaccine, right?
Well, on the Bailey. Rasta Manata. We got a Rasta name.
They say Bailey be a spokesperson for the vaccine. May I take that straight? Because Bailey cause unconvincing. You get me?
Which one of the Bailey? Which one of the Bailey?
Yellow, right? That's all.
Which one of the Bailey?
Kerchig man.
Yo, bandana that man, bandana can you have to, you see me I say, Rasta do me thing, so you have to ban up, you see me I say, you have to turban up, you see me I say.
No vaccine.
Hold on, remember Bailey?
Yo, vaccine don't have to do nothing with no Rastafarian thing. They lied to you.
Yo, Bailey.
They lied to you.
Remember when they came out with this whole mRNA thing, right?
Yo, big up on yourself, family. Yeah, have a wonderful evening, my boss. And I go and do it right. You get me?
Big up.
Yeah, man. Not powers, man.
Go to Alberta and finish up what you say.
Remember when they first came out with these mRNA vaccines, they said they were going to adapt mRNA technology to deliver vaccines in record speed, right? And now it's like, how did they make it so fast, right? But anyway, technology improves. You don't have the same phone that you had 20 years ago, right?
Right.
The technology obviously is going to keep improving as long as people keep studying and going to school and shit like that, right? But they said that they were going to be able to adapt it to new strains in the future, right? They're promoting a third booster shot, but it's the same vaccine from the original strain that they did the original trials on to get the FDA approval, right? So
but it's not all of them. It's not all of them. I think Pfizer is one of them.
Hold on, Bailey.
Finish my point, right?
Turn down your fan. Your fan make me nice in the background. You have to talk next.
Me not on the fan, brother. Me not on the fan.
I know you.
Just join the program.
There's several doctors right now, doctors that contracted COVID, right? And test regularly for antibodies, right? They have natural immunity, right? And they're all suing. Like one of them is like, listen, I'm taking my shit to the Supreme Court because there's no way you're going to tell me that I'm testing positive for antibodies, yet I still need a vaccine. You cannot mandate me to take a vaccine, right? Knowing that I have naturally induced immunity and I'm testing positive for antibodies, right?
Right.
People out there, remember, there are people that get vaccinated, right? Like, what if you don't have a spleen? You won't have an immune response if you do not have a spleen. So you can test for antibodies, get double vax, and have no antibodies, no protection, and be able to spread COVID to other people versus somebody that does have natural protection. So this is going to become a sticky debate going forward.
Yeah, true enough. But like I said, the vaccine don't prevent you from catching COVID. You can still catch it with the vaccine. You're just not gonna dead from it.
You know, so this is going to be a war, guaranteed. World War III. Shit.
Well, right. I'm gonna have to just protect themselves. If you feel like say, you can't take a vaccine and you can't survive, and by taking it, well, you take it because to all the earth around right now and to all the thing I go on, me feel like it better people take it. I'm not force nobody, I'm not tell nobody to take it, but right now, if me feel like somebody take it, me feel like you more have a chance of fighting this thing. You see what I say? Than when you not take it.
All right, so hold on then. Mikel, what go on? Because we see the like long time on the live I try and join the program. So what go on, my brother? What you say? Pick up yourself.
They are going to listen, and go and take in everything. As me, but when me have to say about the vaccine thing, first and foremost, I'm backtrack on that. You see the natural immunity thing. Anything natural always better still. I'm not agree on the thing. You see me, but me take the vaccine. You see me? I'm not discourage nobody if you don't take it. Who take it, who not take it. You see me? It does. I say, me take it for a reason and a cause. I'm going to jump up and say, I'm going to take vaccine. So I study when I study, go to the doctor, reason with him, because my job so I have to get it. So I beg them a few days off, do my thing, do my blood work, and then my doctor say me good. So I come to boom and take it, because I don't know me have to provide for me youth, because I have about 4 of them a day. So, them to leave the thing alone to make it seem, make it. You see, when they enforce people to take it, it cause a whole heap of backlash and negative vibes towards it. So people now go take it. What them have to do is just leave it up to people like, yo, bro, it's gonna take it. If you take the vaccine, it's up to you. Either you take it or you don't take it.
You see me? No. There's a consequence that come with it. The hospital don't have enough people, have enough bed for uno if you get sick.
Yeah, man, so what I space them around now.
That could be full risk if you take it out. You know, say a couple $1 million. If you can hear in Jamaica, a couple hospital want to put down a couple $1 million before you admit in a private hospital. You see me? So it's a year risk.
25,000 US dollar. 25,000 US dollar. So who have the money there?
So you may say no. So they leave up to you, you know, to deal with the situation. You see me, daddy? Because if you force Jamaica, I want to say people in the early in the dark. I don't care nobody want to say no.
Yeah, man, I
like a fool, you know, brother. I'm a technician, I'm a computer tech, you know. I tell us, man, look like a fool. I go to school for how much years, you know. You see me?
Yeah.
And overall, you can't put Jamaica in a corner because them money make you feel like you have them in a corner and then boom. And you can't outsmart Jamaica. You see me? So, this government.
Yeah, have a point. So we have the potential, yes, but how come, all right, sir? If we have the smartest people in the world, how come the island of Jamaica stays so? And the government?
Without good on the government thing,
we have
guess
some of the smartest people, yes, but not everybody were Jamaican smart, my youth.
You are going, brother. You can't go down in the government and smart. We are talking about brother.
We're smart, you know. The Jamaican people. Jamaican people smart and most of it intelligent and smart. But here, some way, when time we say we nah go there, so or we nah do that, we just nah do it. Just like how some man just get up and say, boy, them a kill. And then decide I just that them a do. If you are living, I do what them a do, I just hit them a do. So where a man put his mind to, it him a go do.
Brother, it's me, I tell you, Jamaica is the greatest nation. Brother, America, I live now. But me come here a couple weeks now, you see me? Because I don't know me have a newborn out, so I just check in and come do some blood work and think. I don't know anything. But at the end of the day, when me I try to say, me the American, me see Jamaican. Anywhere we go work, create love and respect.
Yeah, man.
Go off to your brother.
Remember, you know, man, anyway, any state at all, you know, man. Remember, if any state at all going, you know, you always hear people big up Jamaica, you always see a Jamaica flag, you know, man. Everywhere at all, you go, you know.
That is true when we're overseas, but one to the Jamaican name, yeah, so I had.
Brother, you have to kind of understand it. Is that you're signing with that?
All right,
we have good potential, but don't say every Jamaican intelligent. Me have people in my family who
say every Jamaicans are one of most.
Me have people in my family who are worthless, dog.
All right. Bailey.
So you
them have no letters behind them name, Bailey. Talk it short. Bailey said them have no letters behind them name.
Yeah, some people just not check, brother. But brother, if you come to America, you have only for them who born there do the same thing to you, know, God.
Yeah, man, I know. All right, me da America, yeah.
That is not my point.
Me da America, yeah. Me I tell you, say, yo,
every Jamaican smart and read. Yo, my have cousin what they are foreign and them not doing jack shit. Excuse me, they not do nothing.
Well, I because Bailey. Because him no want do nothing in a Bailey. Because him no want do nothing because here and now.
No, but
them say never
opportunity, right? That is a land of opportunity where all the opportunity, as soon as you reach foreign, you just get successful and millionaire.
No, because the lazy.
Hey, we get back on the vaccine thing, brother. All the people are pretty thing to you know. Can we get back on the vaccine thing?
Yeah, man, we get back on the vaccine thing. Allow who they are fired and done.
Why would it go there, so? Because we are talking about something I kind of lose my train of thought, but we are talking about the natural immunity system, my lord. That can't work.
Yo, you are good, brother. You are good. Even if Andrew Holness come out and take off his shirt and run France from Kingston past Westmoreland and circle island 10 times, he could have locked down your country 50 million times. Them people, if they decide so they not take a vaccine, but they're not going to. Jamaica not. So, how much time you lock down your country? Keep locking down then, brother. The thing is, you need to more educate the people. Yeah, educate the people.
Same thing happening to educated people. Saying they don't want no vaccine in the States, man. So
yeah, only for people not taking it.
It's turning into a bitter fight
everywhere. But look,
now, hold on. That's why I asked the question again. Hold on, no? That's why I say. That's why I'm gonna ask it again. You know, if for instance you catch COVID already, right? You recover from it, natural immunity. You know, go to doctor. You know, go nothing. You just recover naturally. Why do you still need to go and take this vaccine? What are you
no
now
reason for that.
Alright.
What are you now protecting yourself? What are you now protecting yourself against?
Exactly. You
You
probably
have
got better
a
protection
point the same,
because
brother, but
the vaccine giving you protection against what? The original strain it was tested against. What if you got infected with Delta and recovered from that? Now you got better protection than the people with the vaccine. And I got the vaccine. I'm saying this.
And I some want people reason. You see what I said, Albert? Some want people come
I'm just being real.
But if you break it down, you know, look on it, you know, there's rules and laws to the country and the land, you know, just like how you're saying, in my view. You see me? There's rules and laws we have to follow to, you know, you see me? Now, I tell you, now, I say a thing, other than that listen to a sister with that talk, when I say, educated sister, you come from you and me, I listen to her, and she have some valuable points.
Well,
we
we can't find her from the other day. Anybody know her tell her to link up? She didn't cable.
Yeah, man, because I'm not see her too. I'm not see her.
The country can't survive without middle class and working class people, you know, and poor people. We will make the country what it is, you know. The rich people, them just file bank. You see me?
But are we poor people make them people rich, you know?
Yeah, man. So no must we make it rich with that, but can we have more than them anyway? You see me? But what me I try to say is the rules and the law today. If you want to go overseas, you want to go certain jobs and certain things, the man them say, okay, boom. If you not have this. If you don't take the vaccine, you can't get in or you can't. Come here, 5 minutes for impress, and they must say, yo, vaccine is a must. So now it will come down to she now decide, say, yo, you take a vaccine or not. If you come here, she said to me, say, yo, Michael, I know me not take the vaccine. What me I go do? Tell her, say, me, you're left. No, brother. Vaccine up to you, brother. If you want to take it, there's rules and laws. If you don't want to take it, that's for your business. But
the vaccine become mandatory for PR card.
The thing, them can't use the word mandatory, you know, but unless you make it mandatory for you. Mr. Chai tell you that. Me make it mandatory for me because me have a family. Provide for me.
That's one I think because me travel from farm work, you know. You see me? And me they right, and me they up here, so, you know. You see me? Me and me youth in my yard. Me have to survive. Them have to eat. You see me I say? Me have to look out to them. You see me? And if me not take it, if me not take the vaccine, I go say, boy, me not take the vaccine. I go come my yard. Nothing I go on a yard. You see me?
All right, so Brian and Mickey, let me ask you now a question. So if on their yard, right? Have no one business, everything nice, and money I make. Only not have to take the vaccine because money I make. Would you still go and take it?
Yo, me I tell you, living true, me not go no corners, you know. No, brother.
All right.
I'm not trying to discourage people trying to take it, you know.
To be honest, I wouldn't take it because I don't make money already and I can satisfy myself and my youth them, my family them, so I wouldn't take it.
So that's why I say it. You see that platform, you know, the platform you ask it $1 million and one ways, you know. Because we want everybody to get what them want get. So we have to talk to the vaxxers, we have to talk to the anti-vaxxers. You understand? And I like on the point. As I say, we have to provide for the family. So
yeah, man.
That now come a point where you just a man have to do what he have to do. Please himself.
Yeah, because right now it's like they want to say right now, if when we are come down on the plane and we're not vaccinated, we now can come down, we have to go vaccinated before. And if we even do reach down and we come up back, we can't come up back unless we take a vaccine. You see what I say? So in an idea when you look on it, your youth, them have to go to school, your youth have to eat, and all of them things, they better your family. So you say, you know what? You have it, you see what I say? So you come like you have a choice of your own right there, so. You see what I say? And you still want to protect yourself, you know, but you don't know if you catch it, if you not take it, and you catch a COVID, you don't know if you're going to survive. You see what I say? But when me definitely look on it still, and me see people who them say catch it and take a vaccine, them survive it out. Who not take a vaccine and them thing there. You see what I say? Because me have a cousin who catch it, you know. You see what I say? And because St. Thomas me come from. And me have a cousin who take it and she even put up a video and say, she beg the people and please take a vaccine. You see me? Because she on the ventilator, me I tell her say, yo, you want to hear her? Me I tell her say, yo, when me see the video, brother, me shocked. And it's like, I say, yo, Jano. And it's like she say, yo, the thing can't come off her face unless you want to buy it one little piece of snacks or something.
So before she got it, was she a vaxxer or anti-vaxxer before she got it?
Anti-vaxxer, she never take it.
No, she was anti-vaxxer, meaning she never wanted to take this vaccine any at all. That's the question I really want to ask.
Yeah. She like,
because
like
that
never.
know.
Vaccine.
Yeah.
So because something I know, she has all right, she wants to start preach to people.
Yeah. Basically.
And then people let me afraid of. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, because I know because me look on it, you know. Because me look on it, you know, my view. Because you know, she said she not take it from first, and then true because she catch COVID and now, and she under certain pain, then she a go lick out on it and I say,
no man, let me talk it truth. Remember me tell you say no, choose your own destiny. So if all along you have ball and say, yo, me not do this and me not do that. Why when the attack claps reach you now, you're ready for go start preach?
Exactly.
You know, some people say slap her boss.
But
you know,
but you again. You again
But
enough
my
of people afraid. Remember, you know, you again enough of people afraid. Remember, you know, you hear 1,000,001 about this thing, you know. You see me? So you don't know who actually the truth about this thing.
True.
You see me? I say,
But
because
my
when you hear government say one thing, then you hear next somebody say one thing. You see me?
But
No, we know, you know.
But me I go say about the vaccine you too again, you know. You don't know when you was born as a baby, you know, brother. A whole heap of vaccine you go choose about 6 of them, you know, God.
On good thing. All right, let me tell you, now. You see them vaccine that we get.
You have a book full of vaccine.
You see, well, I know, you see them vaccine there. Well, you see them vaccine that we get. You see if what would I say? I know. You see if the technology did increase certain way, maybe that still cause a problem today because people that said this and people that said that, but technology never really increases, so we don't know where we are going behind the scene and we don't have a choice or whatsoever, so we have to take it. You see me I say? But
right now,
technology increase and people can research this and do this and do that and them look up. You see me I say?
Right now, my brother them.
Let me give you a story.
My brother them
My
go at.
mother older brother, right? See in Holland, in born 1943. My grandmother at the time chose not to get him vaccinated to go to school, and do you know says polio kill him? My mother brother, and him born 1943. So stay there. When them tell us if we take vaccine, they say now we kill you for real.
Right now, me and my brother them go at it.
Them give you vaccine, my lord. We don't know what is the problem now. All of a sudden.
Right now, me and my brother
vaccine, smallpox, all this sitting here. Hepatitis C and B.
Where you say now, Mikel? Go through, Mikel.
I say right now, my brother them go at it right now, cause man all flying, cause I don't know we have to come down and deal with the situation. Cause my mother decides, yo, he not really believe in the thing, you see me? So right now, man them talk about meat and rare. So me I tell some man, say, cause all of them turn against me now, 4 hours, you know. I let them know, say, yo, I go on, brother. If mummy decides him not take this vaccine, yeah, I don't want to force him. None want to push it. You see me? Not because you take it, me take it, and everybody take it. You gotta leave the one up to her.
Definitely. Yeah, that's a fact.
You can't push people to do things with them no want. They're gonna feel uncomfortable. And they're gonna feel like they cheer them brother.
Yeah, and frustration alone will kill you.
You see me? That the Jamaican government are doing right now. Locking down this country is not helping your campaign of vaccinating people, bro.
But then, but
make it worse. You drive fear in people.
COVID still go up. The rate of COVID still go up. People still have something there.
I know this Jamaica alone that go up, brother. It go up everywhere.
Me know, but me attack with my country definitely still. You know, me not see no sense.
All right, here what go on now. Them have a talking say. Who know here we feel, right?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
In the damn country, brother. You see me? Make them people, you see people them. Cause you what go on now, no? It's a risk, you know. But you see, the people them we take Jamaican people we take a vaccine, you know. But at the little corners and enforcement and them thing there, I show off the people them, brother. Them have to easy the people them. Don't lock the country and put the people them in a corner. Brother say Jamaica not like America, you know, where if you're not parent to sleep out there and cook, you know, winter comes, you know, you have to strap down real fast and quick, you know, brother. A man can just capture and just boom the say, you know, God. Man create them America. Yeah. So
yeah, man.
It's your reason with the people them drive around, educate them, bring books, you know, bring a local doctor and nurse around and talk to the community. Like how Jehovah Witness do it, man.
Jamaican yard can't read. All right, let me tell you that.
Whether you know African read or right, you have understanding, brother.
No Jamaicans cannot read, sir.
Right, you know African read or right, you have understanding, bro.
Let me tell you something. In 1961, when Jamaica went for independence, do you know that 82% of the population was illiterate? Them could not read and write. Go research that if you think a lie, me I tell. So,
Yo,
All right.
let me
make the
tell you
country
something.
independent when
Bailey.
Yo, let me tell
when
You know, the
majority of the
you
government
population
is
did
the
dance.
man that can't read
hold
and
on,
people
the guy.
can't.
Let me tell you something. Hold on, man. Hold on, let me tell you something. Me used to work at airport. That was one of my first job. And me checking people when they come in at immigration and sign up their documents. Do you think Jamaica one of the worst nation you read all right, bro? Trust me. There's whole part of the nation out there even richer than we. Have some of the most
All
dumb
right,
and
didn't
illiterate
you
people
say
in the world.
Jamaican people are one of the most intellectual people on earth? So how come we have such a problem with reading and writing, basic fundamental learning, sir?
Bro, in the
You have
everywhere.
a 3
You know,
year
the people
old
in America
grandson
can't
who
read and
can
write
read
about
and write
education.
right now.
Brother, you
Bailey.
have people in America
Remember
right
say
now get free education, can't read and write, none at all. And that me I tell you.
Remember
We
enough
not
away.
talk about them, we are talking
Bailey.
about Jamaica,
You
brother,
can't use
because you
read
say
and
we are
write
the
and
best.
bash the people them, God.
Yeah, remember in a
What you
Bailey when they
mean,
are
what?
Jamaica,
What
you
you
know.
mean, what? So how you
Bailey.
have sense if you can't read and write, brother? How you
Bailey.
have sense if you can't read and write? If you go to
Bailey.
immigration for a visa right now and you tell them say you can't read and write, you're not getting a visa.
You hold on, they think life is all
Oh.
about a visa. You think life is all about
Tell the
foreign? Brother,
Jamaican people
you
them
ever
that
go
do
foreign
not
yet?
run we go foreign. Tell the
You ever go
Jamaican
foreign
people them
yet?
that. Because everybody done
Brother,
a
when you
foreign
do foreign, it's
style.
like
Let
you're
me tell you
asleep
that.
in a system. You get trapped in a web.
But them don't know that, brother. Everybody at Jamaica want to go to foreign and you know that.
That's why I try to tell you, you can't bash the people them boy read and write. God, there's people out there have a lot more understanding than me and you, and them can't even read and write. They can read.
Yeah, man.
And looking at the streets.
You have people street smart, man. You have some street smart people out there, man.
Sir, I'm not campaigning for that.
That's how you not campaign for.
You can't read and write. You talk about you're a big man. So how you gonna survive in a first world country? Them people that know what them are do. You as an
Brother, you
immigrant
don't have to
cannot go
go
to
to
a
a
first world country
first
not
country if
reading
you have
and
a wonderful
writing.
life.
The odds are against you.
Come on for YouTube.
So it come back down to education. No for them people that just want something to fight against. So them don't want the white man vaccine and all that little thing. That's where that come from. Come here, the Rasta man them talk about it too.
And that's where come from, brother. Jamaican people not going to take the vaccine if you force them into a corner, youth. That me I try to explain to you.
But nobody's being forced to take the vaccine.
What do you mean not being forced? If you
Door to door, hold it down and jab your dog. So them not forced you to do nothing. Them give you a choice.
What kind of choice?
You are given a choice. A mandate
Bro, you don't get
is
a
not
man
the
can't
same
put
thing
somebody.
as forcing somebody.
Brother, you have a thing with them calling free will.
Same thing as forcing somebody.
Bro, so what is that? Your free will gone, brother.
Make no sense. Jamaica, nobody's being forced to take the vaccine. The only way, they would have to come to your door and hold you down and jab it in your arm.
Brother,
no, you can't force people in a many ways, you know. Bailey, you can't force people in a many different ways, no, Bailey. You have to hold on somebody to force them, you know, Bailey. You have to hold on somebody to force them, you know.
So, what you say? Them nothing mandated either. And just continue to spread and kill people.
Hold on the Bailey.
Hold on.
Me sit down here and me listen to you talk. You look like you have a personal vendetta against black tourists. Let me tell you something.
You must be crazy.
Hold on the Bailey, wait the Bailey. Listen to me. I told me here you are bash and I say black people are Jamaican can't read and write. Bossy, New York. I'm a Bailey, make him finish. Listen to me, Bassy.
When him grow up, Jamaican people have a problem with reading and writing.
Bassy,
Bailey, make him finish. People gone to bed.
Yeah, you hear me, I say?
Hold on, Bailey, make him finish. Got you.
New York, me there. I'm a work for one of New York biggest information line, 311. And me sit down and hear people call and talk about they have much degree that. Me not have a degree, you know. It's a diploma me have. And we hear them talk and disrespect you on the phone. Sometimes I have to sit down and say, them people that really have degree. How smart the internet done to them there. And guess what? 95% of the information when they call 311 for, it is right on their computer. They don't need to call 311. And when they call you, they might cuss you and disrespect you. And I tell you, say, you don't know your job. But at the same time, them don't even know, say, you can go right by your computer, go find the same thing where I tell you, say, you can do. But you tell us so we are done. And some of them racists with them will come and say, oh, you're black, right? But sometimes too we can't disrespect them. But I want to be like, oh, so you're white, smart, dunce, right? Bossy, let me tell you something. It's not only Jamaican can read. It's not only the Caribbean diversity can read. You have white people.
Hold on. I can say something. Hold on, really. Yo, listen, man. The problem is not gonna go away, right? We're gonna have new variants, and this shit is gonna become endemic, right? A pandemic that's now endemic, right? So if everybody that don't want to get a vaccine, when you do get sick and you realize that your immunity, the natural immunity, isn't holding up, if you're willing to not go to the hospital, then everything will be all right. You know what I mean? We won't have the overcrowding situation, the system won't collapse, and shit will be normal. But the system doesn't work that way, because as much as people think that the government is out to kill them, they can't afford for all of us to die or too much people to be sick.
Exactly. Tell them again now, my
right?
brother.
So if
what kind of world we're living in?
listen, I'm telling you, natural immunity is probably better. That is what the data is saying. But at the same time, right, you can get vaccine-induced immunity in a safe way, right? Whether you believe it or not, or some conspiracy theory, the data holds up, the vaccines are safe, right? So the problem is the hospital systems could literally collapse, not just in America and Jamaica, you know what I mean, or in India and all these other places, but everywhere at once, right? It can get to that point. So if people are willing to stay home and say, I don't believe in hospitals and I don't believe in doctors and they all lying. So when you get COVID, and if you have a really bad COVID episode and you feel like you're going to die, just stay home and die here. Don't go overwhelm the system, because as long as the system is overwhelmed, we can go back to normal eventually. But this is the risk that the governments are scared to take. The government's scared to take that risk because they know this shit might have came from a lab, right? I don't know if it came from a lab, but this shit is mutated mighty fast.
Russian roulette.
There's a Russian roulette play.
Russian roulette, man, them a play, man.
We didn't lie.
Yeah.
But I forgot the vaccine still, because my youth them, I have to provide for my youth them. And not only that,
they shouldn't mandate people that have natural immunity and recover to take any vaccines though. That's bullshit, bro. Right? Because it's one thing if you never caught COVID, right? And you have no protection. Remember, novel coronavirus, right? You have no previous immunity to this shit, right? So it's different if you never caught COVID. But if you had COVID and you recovered, they shouldn't tell you to fucking take a vaccine by no mandate or lose your job. That's bullshit.
So we are saying, if a man catch corona before, that sound kind of good still. If a man catch a corona before, them do them, and them have the antibodies in them already. Them can fight it. Them shall let them know say, you what, them list them and say you don't need the vaccine.
Right, because them recover naturally. Natural immunity save that the person there.
Yeah, so me not believe so them type of people should have take a vaccine.
I really thought they want it.
Because them
once they catch you already and survive it and you have your antibody now, you don't really need.
You know really.
I really actually you need to vaccinate everybody, you just need a percentage of the population, you know. And plus who already recover from it.
Let me ask you something. All the talk we are talking for all these weeks, we never stop once and think say we agree upon something. We never know say we agree upon something, don't we?
No,
because we all agree upon this.
No, sir.
We never know say we agree upon something, don't we? Yeah. No, listen, that's why I'm telling you, so we need to listen to each other when everybody has speak, and then we just reason it out. Look how make everybody agree. The vaxxers and the anti-vaxxers. But it's true. Man. I think once you recover, if you catch this thing and recover, you don't need to go take no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots.
No. No believe in that. Because your natural immunity, fight against it, you know.
It's stuff like that make people think the system is all for profits, because it's looking like a money grab for Pfizer and Moderna. You know what I mean? To tell people you
is a money grab. It's looking like it is.
That's what brings all these doubts into the system. and make people
Yeah.
like, oh,
It
the
is.
government is
It's
all
all
out
for
for to
profit.
kill us and all this
It's
other shit.
all for profit. It's all for profit.
Because
And guess what? All those vaccines, they have to be bought. Them have to buy it. We personally don't have to buy it, but it have to be bought
Yo,
by the first world
somebody
country
asked,
then.
right?
So
I
I'm
mean,
buying
I
the
mean
buy it
them
and
chat.
give it to
Listen,
everybody.
hold on.
Government them chat
Listen,
each other, you see it.
let me make one point, right? Listen, I'm in finance, right? So somebody asked in the beginning about the cruise ship thing, right? How Jamaica's gonna make money without tourism, right? Jamaica doesn't make money off freaking tourism. This is what Jamaica's been doing for decades now, right? The same thing that a lot of other countries been doing. They got a central bank, right? The Bank of Jamaica, right? Now think
Big
about
bad
this.
boy.
The price, the value of the Jamaican dollar to the US dollar, right? When Jamaica first got independence, right? Think about it. It
Yeah.
started off, right? A Jamaican dollar was worth more than a US dollar. Over the last,
No, it was
40,
actually
50,
1 to 1.
60
I think it
years,
was
right?
1 to 1 or
No
something.
man.
It was
No
1
Right,
man,
to
I'm
1.
hold
gonna be
on.
higher than
Listen,
them.
let me make a point, right? Right? It's like 150 to 1 right now. You see there's a pattern here, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Is there not a pattern to this
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
all
you're
they
right,
keep
man.
doing is just they keep going further into debt, right? And further and further and
Yeah.
further into debt. So the
Keep
money that
hurrying.
they don't get from taxes, right? They go into debt, right? And the way that they go into debt is by inflating the freaking the dollars, right? So the dollar loses value because there's more dollars available. They print the money and they literally give it to themselves and say, well, this is a part of the deficit now. Our debt has increased. And therefore, as a result, the value of their dollar just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. They just keep running bigger and bigger deficits. Eventually, this shit will implode.
The Jamaican dollar, but guess what? There is nothing that backs up the Jamaican dollar. Them not have no gold,
But
like
listen,
bullion
it's
and anything to back up the
the same.
Jamaican dollar.
Listen, it's the
Anything
same
can
shit
save
with
Jamaica
America.
agriculture, brother.
Listen, we know that. Listen, it's all fiat currency, right? Right?
Agriculture
Listen,
done and
I'll tell
dead.
you.
You know,
Listen,
say them a move out the maroons them. They kick out the maroons them out of them place because they want the backside.
yo, listen for a second. Right? When Nixon took the American dollar off of gold in the 1970s, right? You can go back and look at the chart. The value of the US dollar dropped by 70% in 9 years. A value of a US dollar lost against the yen, the pound back then, the German mark, because they didn't have the euro back then, right? Lost 70% of its value. The price of gold went from $35 an ounce to 800 and something within like 7 years. Like you could have easily made 20 times your money, right, in less than a decade, right? Had you bet against the US dollar. And they had hyperinflation. The only way that they tamed it in the 80s when Reagan and this guy Paul Volcker, who was the central bank head here, right? Just like they have a central bank head in Jamaica, right? They raised interest rates to 20%. And people and that, you know, it really reigned in inflation, and the interest rate's been dropping ever since. Like right now in America, you can get a house for damn near 2%, which is like getting a fucking house for free, right? Eventually, they're just going to start to give them shits away, right? Because guess what? They can't get people to be more productive. So the only way for them to have any type of economic growth is for them to just print more money and put shit into the system.
Yeah, but when you do that, you actually devalue the value of your money. So you can't just print money, so you have to have something to back you up.
Listen, Argentina had that situation, right, where they had hyperinflation and the price of shit was doubling every hour, right? You go to the store and buy butter, right? It's $2 for a fucking pound, right? 2 hours later, it's $10. 3 hours later, it's $20. That shit can happen. So this is a risk that they're taking. So they're playing with a lot of fires, and they're on thin ice. But there's a lot of other countries doing a similar thing because it's too tempting for them to not do it. And therefore, as the people in the country suffer, right, and their standard of living just stays the same or declines while a tiny amount just keep getting richer and richer. Look at the Jamaican stock market. It's at a fucking all-time high. Do you think the Jamaican economy is doing that good? Go look at the chart of the Jamaican stock market. You think that, okay, so how can it be that high? They're printing money. So if you put more money into the system, anything that costs money, the price goes up because of inflation.
Okay.
Therefore, the stocks
that
in
not
Yeah, more money than your value.
go up too.
Yeah, but that not benefit Jamaica, brother.
But that's how this is the game they're playing, though. You ask how they make money. It's not tourism. They don't give a fuck about that. They got a system where they can print money. Look, look at the value of the Jamaican dollar is dog shit
money
right
is
now.
not even printed in Jamaica. Money is not printed in Jamaica. It's another island them print it, and we don't have none to back up the Jamaican dollar. That's why it don't have no value.
All these
US
currencies are
dollar is
fiat.
backed
None
up
of these,
by
listen,
US dollars
there's no
is backed
currency
up by
backed
the
by
gold
gold
they have
anymore.
in Fort Knox.
They
The
don't have
gold that they
gold
have in
backing
Fort
any
Knox,
currency.
it's still back up US dollar, brother. So what make them
No,
have
listen.
gold Knox, what they call Fort Knox for? Fort Knox
I
full
can't
of gold
argue.
bullion right
I
now.
can't argue with you because you know more than me about the field that I'm a
I'm
professional.
not arguing with you, brother. I'm
I can't
stating
argue
facts
with
for me
you.
know for facts.
You won, yo. You won. You won.
I'm not arguing with you, brother.
Everybody
I'm
that
not
get
arguing with
COVID,
something I
if you didn't
know,
want to
brother.
get
And I guess me, I
vaccine,
guess
don't go to the hospital and crash the system, and we'll all be fine.
Nigga, I'm
No.
fully vaccinated. I
I
ain't
know
going
my
to no
I know my
hospital, nigga.
advice that everybody
That's the
who
truth.
decides to them not plan to get the vaccine, go a doctor, go see if them have the antibody, please. And check out if you have the antibody here, them sure say you have an antibody, you can fight it back. And you
Me have
recover from
the
COVID.
antibody,
You're
so
good.
me put over here
But
stuff.
if you don't have the antibody, if you don't have the antibody and the necessary things in your body to fight it back, please go take your vaccine because we don't want to hold on to that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen, ladies and gentlemen, today's the U.S. Open, right? And the finance people, they like to schmooze their clients by bringing them to these fancy little events, right? So I got a haul ass now, but I thank you all, and I appreciate being a part of the conversation. Everybody be safe. And listen, if you didn't get the vaccine and you get COVID, just don't go to the hospital and we'll all be fine.
Big up Albert, big up yourself, big up yourself. All right.
Me already know that home quarantine is the best. The oxygen more kill you.
Hold on, they have a new caller. Steve, Sonny, what go on? You live? Steve, what go on? Steve, what go on?
Hola,
Steve,
nephew.
I'm there. You just say hold on, I went gone. All right, back one topic, people, till Steve come. I'm soon get chop off. So,
people
where were we?
Why
you
pre
come
now?
up.
Yeah, planted. I kind of forgot. I forgot which part where they part.
When I say the people they moved on.
Immunity thing, man, and
Yeah,
the
the people
government
they
try
moved
to
on.
lock down the place and this in there. Lock down the place, all them have the ship and everybody, all them tourists that still are coming in our island. But then lock down the citizen them. You see me I say. Plus today then what they want lock down Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday people need to make money. So like, you know.
Jamaica only can catch vaccine Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. They can't catch vaccine.
No, catch COVID, not catch vaccine.
Get COVID.
Yeah, catch vaccine. Catch COVID.
Catch COVID, or you catch vaccine.
COVID.
And that me a choice in my view. When I keep on them just line up the thing and say, when I didn't just line up the thing, make the man them come test. You come do your and come get your thing test and see if you have the antibodies. If you don't have the antibodies, brother, then you have a doctor tell you. Because the doctor say, yo, you don't have the antibodies, I don't know, say you have to do the vaccine. If you have it, boom. You know, do it.
That's what we think we're about it the wrong way.
Good, but them people are not so as compliant. These people are very rebellious. Them love to fight against. Them not compliant and want adhere to you know, people that tell them say wear mask and social distance and you know, sanitize yourself. When I see people that do that.
Mike, what go on, Mike, you live?
Boy, I mean, you go on listening now. What me say, who want take it, who don't want take it, not take it. 6 million way to die, just choose one. You got to be that way.
Big and serious. Big and
serious. Yeah, man. I don't lie. I tell man, I say do yourself true.
Me, I one of them will take it in a star, and who want take it. Me, I'm gonna tell a man say go take it. Me have O positive blood, which is blood them need to save the other people. Them. Anybody with O positive blood is good blood. But me still take the vaccine.
I have O positive.
Then you're good.
I have O positive and I have antibodies and I don't want to take that vaccine. I'm not taking
right.
it. Not ready.
Then you're good. You don't have to take it, you know. But since about 24 years, we take so much vaccine that can supply Jamaica in the military. So it don't bother me none.
Exactly. Because when I remove my spleen, I got so much vaccine. Trust me, I need no more whole on my body.
All right. But to each his own, sir. Anybody want to take it?
Take it. Anybody don't want
to take it? Go take it because next thing go take it in dead.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, Cause no
And him
people say them
come
take it
blame
and they
you.
feel. No people say them take it and then get headache or then get little fever or whatever. From me take it. And me take it, me no get no fever, me no feel no headache, nothing at all. Me strong say me no feel no pain, nothing.
Me take it Friday, you know. Me take it on Friday.
Boy,
Me take it on Friday, right? And then Saturday me feel like fever is Saturday. And by Sunday morning me get up, red rice and rooster ready, me good to go.
All right.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Oh, yeah. We like that.
You're still not.
I saw it going up, people, yo. I'm more like to say too much people are dead from this TV, man.
No man, me at 23 years me do a retire, you know.
Oh, my husband
23 years in the military.
again. But
Yeah, man. But what happened?
From 1998.
No, man, no. Yes, no, not for a long time. 98? What you saying, man? Me joined from about the 80s.
In the 80s, that are more than 23 years then.
Yes, man, but I made it come out and go back, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, man, me come here in 1979.
Whoa, before my band.
Man.
Right, but me's a retired man now, I just take it easy. So the retired people, them, are the first one the VA call and say, yo, you want the vaccine? When them call me in February, they say, here's my arm, take a shot.
Yeah,
Jesus.
And by the time the first of March, me say, take a next shot. And right now, me I wait for the booster, me ready. They not ask me twice, now me ready.
Yeah, man. And next week, this Saturday, I come here, I go for the next shot, because I advise I'm taking a one shot, me take already.
But you know which one better?
Yeah, man,
you know which one better? The Moderna is the better one, you know. And the Moderna then give the military.
Hold on, you know. This is the next question. How you know which vaccine is better?
But yeah, because we really want to know that too, you know. Because me hear people say one better than one and one better than.
Mike,
Hey,
why
listen
you say
up.
the Moderna is better?
Them always give the military the better one. Always remember that. And all the soldiers get vaccinated. So if the soldier never dead, the whole of them would have dead already.
But when I say the two vaccine being fighting the same thing in a way, K did that. If they listen to K other day, you know, and K break it down, you know, I'm really gonna look on it and it's right. With the genes and one bag of things and coding and all that genetic coding and one bag of things. See that break it down right because the two vaccine, the Moderna and Pfizer, they are not different. That different apart. At the same type, the same.
So why I said then give you some 6 for 9?
Brother, I see him the two vaccine because the two company them work and speak information each other is similar. No really all of them.
I hear some people say the Pfizer are the better one. Cause me I hear people say Pfizer are a good one.
So you know the Moderna, but wait, where the two of them come from? Like the two of them, they under one category. A different category.
So when we talk about politics, these are the politics now we need to talk about. So it's so how many vaccines are out there? Everybody's going to say this is the best one, that is the better one. How do we really know what's the best?
There's more than 4 vaccines out there now. There's more than 4 vaccines out there.
You got about 5.
Because you want to know, it's the World Health Organization, the WHO, what them call it. And look wicked people there. Anyway, them only pass certain vaccine, no, cause other country build a vaccine, but them not go pass it unless them can get all of the information them will build it. Because some countries still withhold certain stuff. So them not let it go, like for instance, Cuba. So you don't everybody at Jamaica knows that Cuba one of the best, now anything you come in the health, medical facility.
Medical.
Only. So when you so if Cuba will back certain things, WHO now go put you out there and say you're you see me? So at that I catch them this out now. So but Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, them put out them thing and give them the whole information. You see me? So I saw it about, no people talk about this and that. Yo, your research and check for the one that you want to take when you take it, brother.
What I have to tell you though, if you have problem with blood clot.
When you go to the place, whatever them have is that them give you. You see me? I say you can't go there and say, yo, you know, say I want the Moderna specifically. Is whatever
no, when you go there, you can ask them what vaccine them have here. What vaccine them have.
AstraZeneca them give.
When you go there,
is AstraZeneca them give me.
When you go there, you can ask them what vaccine them have there. And if them give them will give them, they not go with all them. You can tell them you don't need that. And if you this time, maybe they can send
choose. You can't choose the vaccine which one you want. You have to take
Yeah,
what they
man.
have
We are talking
available.
about-
Why
We're
not?
talking about, hold on. We are talking about What Bailey just said. Me not hear him good.
You can't choose, man.
My man say,
No,
them should
listen.
make you choose which vaccine you want.
Bailey,
Like,
it's not so it's supposed to go. Here, they test you to see which vaccine is better for you. Jamaica does a give a vaccine and so it's supposed to go.
No,
Well,
that's no.
you look up, it's a point right there, you know, because that's one of the reasons I look upon to me and say, oh, you know what? Me trust the one over here than Jamaica, you know. Pana serious level, you know. Because when I look upon it, I say, you know, so I prefer take it over here than go Jamaica go take it.
All right, hold on now, people, hold on. That's what I'm telling you, you have to listen, reading is key, and not only listen to it, everybody has said. So let me tell you something now. I've been saying this for weeks. So nobody listen to some people and be misled. Jamaica offer 3 vaccines. The AstraZeneca, Johnson & Johnson, and the Pfizer. Right?
Yeah.
I think what happened is that not all station has all 3 vaccine on site. So before you go out, you're supposed to know which vaccine you want to take. So if you know say you want to take Johnson & Johnson, and Johnson & Johnson on a stadium east, you can go a stadium. Go say you want Johnson & Johnson.
But my view.
Let me finish, Jesse. So let we get that part clear. When they are advertising, because we see the different posters. 3 vaccine, these are the station, this are which part of them. So no, don't let nobody come and tell me, say, watch on a man, 1 vaccine them a push on people. No make we say that. Not on this platform. Get about other platform go say that. But not right there. So when we come with the information for arm the people, we not mislead nobody. We are saying no chasing.
Right. I'm saying that you should be tested first.
Exactly.
We see what the best vaccine that suits you from your doctor. You're not supposed to go up on the side, go to take a joke.
Exactly. No. That is what Mikel is saying, but I am saying. Remember, the onus is on you, you know. The onus is on you. Just as how I think it's Mikel and Mikel saying went to the doctor to sit down and talk to him, doctor.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think the onus is on we as persons to go to the doctor and do what we're supposed to do.
The next thing too, them vaccine we go Jamaica. These things are supposed to be stayed in a cool environment. A little igloo can't keep a vaccine.
No, that's one I think again, you know. That is what because we feel like that a turn against people, you know, because it now stay in a cool place where it stay. It now get the right coolness where it get.
You have some ice, brother. You have some ice pack thing, but they might be bigger one. Them you have some ice as a touch. You say bone, you know, man. Bone off, you know. Keep it cool.
Yeah, man. We know them one, man. We know them, man.
With the vaccine, you have to store it at a certain temperature, and it cannot go 1 degree below that. It spoil after that.
Yeah.
Right,
so you have
so
to
we
be
are
careful with it.
Remember our reason, you know. So the vaccine has to go on that temperature when it is open from the canister that it comes in, and it comes in batches of 10, right?
Yeah.
You now follow me.
Something like
if
that.
you don't pull it out of that casing, it doesn't need to go under that temperature. So with the igloo thing, Tracy, I kind of understand the whole igloo concept. Whereas when them remove that 10 and then put on the igloo, it's just for those 10 persons right there that they are going to get vaccinated. So it's not to say they're going to pull out everything, put it on the igloo, and have it over there for 1 week, and then next week, then just live on igloo. No, it's not like that.
Okay.
You know, off of shorty, my view.
Yeah.
You know, for shorty.
Yeah, man. I have to arm myself when I come to talk to people. You know, I don't want them to feel like. I don't want them things. I don't want letters and my name and a number.
Because my thought is, I wonder if they might get some spoiled vaccines. Some of the people that were Jamaica.
No, man. I look on it, Tracy. Look on it. One other question. Walk with me now. Look on it. When the vaccine travel from wherever country to travel from, right? And you see it come off, and then we see the picture where Tuft and them go stand up side out and take them picture. If that was the case, no, something would have gone wrong at that point. Kind of in the open already.
Yeah,
that's true.
Exactly. So you understand? So we win the argument, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Remember,
Yeah,
me
man.
have numbers and letters under my name.
Yeah, man. You're right.
Come on, no, man. Come on to them, Bailey. We have numbers and letters down there too, you know.
Yo, come like say Christopher Tucker come give an interview still my view.
I'm telling them now go come. I will know say them
Them
listen,
fi
but
come.
them now go come. Them now go
Them
come.
need to come. Them need to
Nobody
come.
listen. Nobody listen to you, but them not. They not say
Them
nothing.
are listening and we are call for them, but them now go come because too
I
much
just say
person
people them
here
doing.
with too much information.
I just say
We
people
have
them
a
are
whole lot
following.
of person. We have a lot of
And
person
them are
with a lot of
following.
information. And people know where I go on, man. But so them now go on, come on. Them afraid for left them head careless a road. Because questions
But
are
when
come
me
at them,
assist
but them now go know how to answer. Them have to research.
But when me say still my view. Nowadays, you know, everything in your hand, your phone, you know. Can people not even watch news like that or see them not get no views like that no more, you know, on TVJ, whatever they want. I just say, hey, the interview that we are doing them big thing there, you need to reach out to the bloggers them and do your interview. If you're sure about this thing, you're so much unwilling, come here someone, can I say people them man, come reason man, the people them take it man.
Yeah, man.
People them
So. I just to get the realest news there, man.
Yeah, man.
Now get them on TV.
Somebody said Dr. My view in the house.
I tell you.
One day me I listen to my view.
You got through, go through.
So when every morning me get up, cause me aunt live up here, you know. So every morning me get up, me listen to my view. So maybe because you talk rap at what, my auntie say, cause I'm born in Jamaica, but they feel long, you know. Yeah, you know. Jesus Christ, in chat body. So every morning, but every morning I take up your phone. So one day me say twice, say, hold on there. Just one of the morning, yeah, me will get up and I can listen to the news, yeah. And the morning, yeah, give some stats and things, and I listen. And when him done get the count, and him done hear what I go on, you have to me now, share me there. Say, okay.
Oh, you mean?
You want polite up, you want here.
I remember me telling you know, I'm say every day me say it, you know, you can put me in any forum, if you sit down with anybody, I mean no for reason with them. But you see, a lot of persons now understand, and I mean now, they anybody know or degrade them, but a lot of persons don't understand the English language fully. Right. So you have to give them the language way. Them know.
Yeah,
so that's why we talk that we here. So nobody feel like say, nobody feel like say me can't mix. When I time for mix it up, I mix it up and I don't hear that in the review too. When I'm ready to mix it up and me go in and I look voice there, I say, hold on, let me change it back and go around this. Because around this, the people them love when me do it around this. So we can't do that too. We can't do that too. We can't kill that anyway, man.
Me rate when you talk like that.
Yeah, man. Because when you talk like that, you know, you talk straight, you don't go in the corner. So when you talk, nobody's supposed to understand you.
Natural.
Everybody understand me. Me never yet see them go up on CNN or BBC and tell the people them say, yo, me not understand that Spanish the way not talk. Go and go change it up. So why you feel like you need to come change up with me? I say,
exactly.
No, exactly. Yeah, man.
Right. You come over here, so come this make you come over here, you know.
Yeah,
when
man.
Come and listen to the first video. I saw me this son. So
yes, not change.
Not spice in our barbecue.
Don't change it up, slap a boss. Because I say, that make your platform unique, brother.
Yeah, man.
That make your platform unique, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People gravitate to it. People gravitate to it.
Copyright that, slap a boss. Copyright that phrase there. Slap them way. You have to
slap
copyright
them way.
that,
yeah, but what to do, man.
So Christopher Tucker.
In my view, you know why I come over here, sir?
Yeah, man.
I come over here, sir, because I read the Observer. I read the Star. I live in foreign for over 40 years. And I appear foolish, I see nothing come out of Jamaica. But every morning I get up, I wait for you to post something in the Star. Only two of you can do it right. Two of you can do it right. You are on the spot. The rest of them, I don't understand them.
What name?
On the spot media.
I'm not going to tell no lies still.
But me get up every morning and wait for my view.
Yeah,
my view.
man.
I have some people who message me and say, yo, you make up news. And then me leave them, you know. So that me give a news to them on there. See? And you message me, yo, lie you tell. Not no go so. No shooting no go on in my area. You see Wednesday, when it touch mainstream, and them see it in the papers, they message back. Yo, so how you get it so fast? Remember saying I hide, you know. Me not have nothing to hide. Me I tell you how it go, people. Me I tell you.
Anyway, my view, I'll check out and now still, because I don't know.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Mikel. We know you're going listening, man. I can jump in the comment section to big up the people. And big up yourself, all right, brother?
All right,
Man,
big
the
up
people that
yourself,
say you're not calling.
Yeah, man, blessings.
Yeah, man, blessings. Yeah, man.
Oh, what's man? I missing today.
No, man, he been in the comment section, attacking the comment section, man. He's soon calling, man. You know, so this program can't go on without Spanner. Yeah, man.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Program can't go on without Spanner, man. So we know it's soon calling. But people, like me say, we have to know things to ourselves. And not because we not get it from me, means say it is gospel. But now, so when I'm telling a lie still, you know, because I'm not telling a lie, you know, I come and make a mistake, I come and ask the people. You know, so me did say this and it wrong. You understand? But I don't know see me do that yet, you know. Because before me run the story.
So you make accurate, my lad.
Before me run the story,
make sure
get
you get everything correct.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Me if address the matter, you know, like how they like address the matter, you know. And me know some persons are going to vex about it. Some people in the comment section the other day, I'm say, get upset. My platform is not about helping you to fight your war.
Right.
This is not my platform for. So you have some people, I tell you, I don't know me not keep money from my people. I don't know me read every comment. I'm answer them for answer. I'm answering even before you even write or not write, so nobody write it. I don't know that too. So I just look at it now. A and B at war, right? So A will come in my comment section and send me all of the photo of everybody who aligned to B.
Yeah.
My platform no works. My platform no works. So you want them have an issue? You go and angle the bank on yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I want nobody come and say, but you know, say them 10 man they down there have gun. You never did tell no police. So why not be feel like you need to come tell me and give me them picture? This is not
like
my platform.
Like a setup business.
Yeah. We don't know mix up news around here.
Set you up and mix you up in them problem.
Mix me up in them folly. No, it don't work. So keep on telling them this more than one time.
Mix them and mix you up.
So like how them know certain thing and them can't come to you and say, well, they can't go to the police.
No, Wolana, it's not say them can't go to the police, you know. They are not going to the police because guess what they are trying. But them, let me tell you, none of them don't know some smarter than them, you know. What they're trying is that the police,
fight them war. Feed him information for him feed weed.
Feed Uno, yes, and Uno feed the police. I mean, I know. Everybody know everybody. So when, let me just use that name. When John go look for me and say, you know, say, Tom and him friend them have all of the gun. Ryan know that, you know, so Ryan can come confirm that. So Ryan will come in the comment section and say, yo, what show? So I said, look at police on the platform. No, police and soldiers on the platform and the politician. All them there. Them all listen to them and say, yo, you know, so weird this over my view and I true, I go slap with them youth there. No, it don't work over here, so. Angle the bangle on yourself.
Yeah, man.
Angle the bangle and don't get me involved. Don't do mix up. And I said, no, I don't do mix up. Everything I say, anything I come out and talk about, me stand true to my word.
Right.
If me never know it, me not gonna give people them. That's why I'm telling you, me not run down the breaking news, man. As soon as you say 3, 4, 5, 6 man down there, so dead, on the run with it. Me I wait until the whole of them pronounce, man. They become gonna tell the people, say, you know, say, one big shootout go on down there, so, and this and that go on. Me could tell the people, them say, watch out. All of last week, whole heap of shot of fire in a Dunkirk, which is true. You understand? But nobody not dead. Silent one go on, and nobody not dead, you know. But me I come tell you, say, whole heap of people around there. I get shoot off for night time. The one that the police them make a walk here. The police them come and start watching them trail the blood and then don't know which part the blood go. Like it just disappear upon them. Come show the people them that. That is facts.
Yeah.
If you ask the people them in that they can prove that to you all. But when me just come out of the blues and say, yo, holy pa shot round fire, nobody now go believe. Like when me say, yo, me now go up to Augustone again because I'm Ask Augustone people them.
Yeah.
When I go so boom again, I'm say, yo, police up there. Cause Wally shot fire last time. Nobody not dead. So me I come then. So Wally shot the fire for Augustone. Nobody not dead. Police up there now.
Right.
I'm gonna sit down 10 minutes and talk to them about that. And I say, wait, My view, you think water down, you think get lily. What you dealing with? So I could have run with anybody could have given me any. I remember me telling you something now. I can sell her information. You understand? Only thing I need is one person to believe what I am saying.
Yeah.
All I have to do,
That's
I get a close friend and say, yo, we're gonna sell my view. This story. Them man they have gone. I'm gonna send him the picture and me and you send him 2 different profiles. I don't feel like say me I go run with it. I'm gonna fool her down the look, man. I fool her down the look. Yeah, man. So we don't run that joke the people and that me I try to tell them day in, day out. We don't run that joke.
Yeah. You just come to give them where you know.
Me come to give them when me know and then me sure, one thing me sure about you know. If me tell you about it today, we not see it in the media either tomorrow or 2 days down the line.
Yeah, man.
Because as it happens to me again, I now wait until it cool out. I couldn't know now, man.
For real.
Anyway, we go back. Yeah, got you. When I said, full time again.
Yeah, because when time you say only for shooting go on down a town there. Me never if you never come out to the town say who knows them thing they are going.
Yeah. So people just come out. Yo, 2 man get that shot down a town, 2 then. Wait until the news done, because you know say more people are get shot from 2 man get shot right there, so more people are gonna get shot.
Yeah, because it's a war that are going, it's a gang war that.
Yeah. More people are gonna get shot. You understand, sir? That me I tell the people them.
Yeah, man, the thing set away. But yeah, man, you have a credible platform, Slapway Boss, very credible, accurate information that you never yet lead me astray. And everything what you say, me hear the other platform them a chat about it too. Man, every day, man, we make sure say, you know, I make sure say me get all I update them. And as soon as me get them, I just jump on them and hear what I go on. You see me I say, because that tell me what I go on from the street.
Yeah, man, real.
Yeah, man. So big up Tono. You see me I say, yeah, man, big up Tono, man.
Our little family listening, so we have to do to take care of our little family. We have to make them know, so watch out to know.
No one, next thing with my view, you know, my view always say, yo. My view always say, yo, there's always 3 sides to a story. I mean, always jump on a bandwagon, and then afterwards, when me hear about something again, I say, look there. My view is always, you know, always 3 sides to a story, and it always work out that something there behind something.
Yeah, man, I told man, after it always go for trainer, man, because when you can't listen to one something or 2 something, you know, something else will come with it, you know.
Yeah.
Just like the girl on the baby the other day.
Exactly. You notice that me not even do like everybody and run on that topic then. Me just come out and me just say, watch out. This is what go on. Me say it before everybody. Me say, oh, this is how go on. Somebody mix up. You understand? From me listen to the mother talk. Me know say they mix up.
Yeah,
me
man.
know say they mix up.
Yeah,
from listening to the mother talk, enough people never pick up that and say, yo, it takes some others of people. You understand? Come tell me, say, yo, listen to the mother this, the mother that. What me say from early? I say, yo, listen to the mother.
The mother know things.
The mother know things. I'm say it again, I'm gonna say it again. And the baby alone, me sorry for.
Straight.
Yeah.
When me say it, a bag of people because I say, yo, we never sorry for the mother or the child. The baby alone, me sorry for.
Because the baby innocent, that's all. You do me?
Let me tell you something. I run my own investigation. That's why me go back and me pre out the whole affair page. Me say, yo, the girl that not do 95, the girl that mix up. This on the 95 dress code.
Yeah.
They not swear live.
This on the 95 dress code.
You know where she live.
Okay. Me tell me pre out everything. I say my view of a point in I say this. Some mix up.
And that's why when I hear people dead, I know people attack. No man, I just get up and just kill a man, so I just kill a woman, so you know.
Exactly. Right.
There's something behind it. I just because we don't know exactly what I go on, but something there behind it.
The only victim is the baby. Trust me.
Yeah. And the only victim, you know, hungry innocent somebody that did so.
Yep. Poor little baby. But as them say, them people from them kill one and all, if no stone and
No.
But
You
guess
know,
what now? This is the sweetest joke. Him go do it at the wrong place. At Jamaica, him should have do that. A foreign him go do that. America, Orlando. And that's where my daughter live. Them white man, them sheriff there, them a go hunt him down breathless.
Like a dog. Like a
I want
dog.
it.
Nah, the
I
way.
want thing we do over here, you know, man. I want.
Because the baby dead. Because of the
Yeah.
baby dead, they
Yeah.
like carry them a go hunt him down breathless. And when they
Yeah.
catch him, oh my God.
I want thing we do over here. When it take 50 years, who hold you? Remember me tell you, them a come at you. You could have all a walk with stick till you come one up on your face.
50 years. It not gonna take so long. It not gonna take
Me
so
no
long.
go
No,
take
a
me
man
no go
hunt
take the
out
next 3
on
months.
the man.
No, me know, me just a suggest, me just a say something. You know, when you do a thing and they want you, remember me tell you, and I see them come here, you know. I sure them, you know. Them no come here, them not sure, you know. And I see them come here, then sure.
But you know, hear the worst part yet. You know, hear the worst part yet. Orlando don't do it in Florida. Florida's a dead state. You better do it in New York. I dead him dead. He's a dead man walking.
Yeah?
When it comes to Florida, Georgia, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, all them places there, is a dead man walking.
Southern state,
Yeah, man.
the south state in there.
And me live in a southern state, you know.
Because right now, if certain somebody catch him, if certain outsiders people catch him, the police say now will get to catch him. You see him. And them all kill him, you know.
No, man, and still
Them all
like
kill him
Jamaica,
too.
man. America demand there. Nobody from the street is going to actually kill him because you're going to get a murder charge too. And I like
But some-
Jamaica, youth.
Yeah, me know, but some
Only thing them are going to do is tell the police, say, him there over there, so, but them not going to take him on, brother. America
No, but
don't
remember,
want
you know.
some of youth.
No, but remember, you know, some people just like we have some people at Jamaica not care, you know. Over here, some people just not care neither what want me, you know. That's why them do certain things, you know. They not care neither.
Me know, but
The only way somebody will take him on, I like say, if he run away and come out of my house now, me done him same time. You know. Me done him same time.
But
Done.
other than that, nobody is going to be looking for him. You mad? Them no business with him, brother. A police have to go get him.
Right.
Yeah.
Jamaica, brother. Yeah, that jungle justice don't work overseas.
Well, yeah,
sir.
yeah, that's true.
It
That's
don't
true.
work.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, me can't stand Bailey.
Oh, what do them? I'm from 1986, me there in Miami, 1986. Okay? Yeah. So me a born foreigner. Bum rotted. And some of them my entire life, I'm a 41.
Hey, Bailey.
Nobody can't tell me about Canada, America, none of them stay there.
Hey, Bailey. Bailey.
Yeah.
Where you there, South Beach?
No, man. Miami, I'm originally from, but Portland, me there now.
Okay, me up. Me the north of Miami. Me up in the close to Trump.
Close to Trump.
Eh, in place where them call Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, me know it's why you're there. That's further up. So you're there, Broward County?
No, man, I'm Palm Beach County.
Palm Beach County. All right. My daughter
That they between Orlando and Fort Lauderdale.
Me know Palm Beach County. Me I tell you, say, my daughter live at Brevard County, man. It's right next to Palm Beach County.
Yeah, down the road, down the street from me.
Brevard County. Yeah, man. Me know the whole of Florida, brother. Let me tell you that. It's FAMU University I went to. FAMU, a black college.
Right.
Let me tell you that. Yeah, that's a 98 in the early 2000. So nobody can.
Oh, them are going like Bailey now, no numbers behind him name and letters, so. Bailey, what
Because they see the natty. Because they see the natty and the third.
And the bandana.
Yeah, me I know 87. Let me tell you that.
No,
116 this.
You don't know how again, Bailey. I two you talk, them feelings every time you talk, you argue, you know?
Yeah.
But me tell you, say, I saw me talk, me throw my voice because they teach me that in a university.
Yeah, man, we know, remember, you know, man. Remember, you know, just like how you say some people educated to something, you know, I know something, you know. When you hear a man attack, you know, man, you know how if him speak violence, you know, man. But him not speak violence, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
So
man.
the Bailey where up on now, vacation?
I mean, me they don't here buy property, ma'am. Is that me doing? Yeah, laugh. Me and my mother get ready for buy some house down here for about $200 and something $1,000. So stay there. Yeah.
A good place that in the Bailey.
Eh?
A good place that up the same.
Portland is where the least crime is at in Jamaica right now.
Yeah, but you have to watch out. One thing you have to watch out for, you know.
What?
You have to watch out for them Ku Klux Klan boy up there.
White boy, where? A Portland?
The
No
Ku
white
Klux
man
Klan up there, man. What you say?
Where? Where? In Portland?
Yes, man.
Well, me no know. Me know say Willie Lynch used to be in Portland, but that was the slavery days.
Yeah, no, but them still up there. You remember with all the riot there? Up in Portland? Remember them did come out with them gonna walk up and down the street?
Which year is this, sir?
Me I talk about last year, man, just before the riot at the White House.
No, man,
remember when
Mike,
Jamaica.
Portland, Jamaica.
Yes,
Jamaica.
Oregon, not Portland, Oregon. There's a
okay.
Okay.
Hold on the daily, Mike. God alone, what go on your life? What go on God alone?
You know, some day I go and listen and I cook same time.
You finally fix back the phone, man.
Yeah. Cause me never hear good, but me hear clearly now.
Alright, so yeah, dealing. Just drop on here two little few cents on the top in the man since you're there. Mash up the red rice and roast now.
No, me go and listening cause me don't know what to say cause me not quite, you know. So me I go and listen and catch up.
Alright then, go and listen and catch up then, God alone.
Yeah, that's alright.
All of the people, me just add that next call here, man. Say, Fitzroy, what go on? Big up. Fitzroy, what go on, Fitzroy?
Yo, my G.
Big up.
Yeah, him a respond. And what me have to say, me have a few points to put. Me have a few points to put out. Me full joy your program sometime. Me work at night and most time from like 6 o'clock me da work. Me start scroll through my phone for my view. On the spot. Cause me want the news. Cause me love how me get the news. It's not pleasant and the news what me want hear. But me live in America for 9 years now and me have other children down there. I'm get scared with them sometimes. You see what I say? But one thing I have to say, we blame police and government for crime. Police and government cannot fight crime without information or information.
Right.
So citizens have to give the information for police not living at your house with the gunman there.
Right.
But you have a point, let's say again, you have a point, you know, but the police them now make the citizens trust them. They now make the citizens trust them because when you tell police one when you tell the police them one thing and tell them about Tom, you go tell back Tom because Tom my friend or in friend. Then go tell back Tom, so Tom go say you know so that's somebody inform. So then come kill you. So then I build no trust in then I make people and trust them, then I build that trust there.
Which is true. That's so true. But that's so true, but you have good police also.
Yeah,
you know as well.
Oh, we're gonna know that.
Everything you have somebody everything you have good and bad in her. Every freaking thing in the world.
When you write for them for it, how are you gonna know that?
You're not gonna know which one from the bad from the good. You're not gonna know who to trust.
It come like me. I listen to me. I sit down and listen to it, and we still don't know which one of they wine them there now. And the good shots for test, you know. The vaccine, we still don't because they have so much out there, and some people trust this one, and some people trust. So go to who you trust. You don't have to go to everybody. Go to who you trust.
And that's how we say try to find out which one you can take, which one nobody good can take, can react to more. And that's instead of just get up and just go take, say I go take anyone.
Well, that's all I have to say. Police cannot fight crime because a citizen fight crime. Because a citizen know what's going on. That's why me love my culture, me love my country. Up to me just come from Jamaica a month ago.
Yeah.
But, you know, see what going on down here? 1,000 people dead already since the year start. And we
That's
don't
what
reach
I say.
October yet.
And me see, me just let me down at Jamaica. Independence Day, me come to Jamaica the 31st of July and left the 12th. But as me say, another thing me not like, this lockdown thing, this no movement thing. No man and a dead man. Only dead man can move. You can't have the system. No, people have to eat. I hate that. People have people live day by day now. I want to earn today by the food, the dinner. I want to earn this man by the dinner this evening now. True.
That's true.
Which is true.
Yeah.
So you have to allow.
Hold on there. Fitzroy. Let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
Can you see how people earn today them have bad day tomorrow? So when they're young, you remember when they're young, don't you? You can't remember when they're young?
Yeah.
You remember when mommy did say?
Yeah, man.
Save something for a rainy day. And the rainy day this
Rainy day.
So all them never save nothing.
Yo, this is Slapper Boss. Slapper Boss. Yeah, see that.
No, me ask the people them again, you know.
See that.
One thing me come
well,
maybe some of them can't save, you know, Slapper Boss.
We are fool and we are pick up for one side. But we always save something for the rainy day. So
Yeah,
if now we have the rainy day, what did we
That's
save?
not true.
Maybe some of them can save. As the old people say, if you make $5, you put on $1 out of it. But maybe at the time, the money where they make depends on the type of family where they have or what they have to deal with. Then can't get to save because enough time a man at work can kick out. First time, me da Jamaica, me work on Black Factory, and I make like $5,000 a week. Believe we do, man. And all of them something there. I have to go back to work. You tell me I say plus me have to try fight for you one partner.
Hold on, Bailey. Make him finish.
Me have to try fight for you one partner aside. Plus you don't know a fool have to buy. And all of them there's something there. It's rough.
Hold on there. One question. I'm not stop you. You throw the partner, right?
Yeah.
All right. You say it rough. Go through. Come here. Maybe I come at you when you finish, you know. Go through.
Yeah, man. When me throw the partner, you know, me know say it's rough, you know, me know say it's tough, you know, but in any idea, me can't work, and me know say one look at something said we for the rainy day as we are talk about. So me have to make that sacrifice if you know say, yo, every week me throw $1,000. Me skim the rest and know say, yo, you know, me buy a little food, what we do. You understand? So I just have to dedicate that. Yeah.
Me not for bother accept what I want to say to you because you don't eat the nail pan head already. You say sacrifice. Many of these persons you see a ball, you could have made the sacrifice, but they decide not to make the sacrifice. Look for the category. Hold on, me not categorize nobody now. But look on the category and level of persons you see crying. And the people them who prioritize partying, prioritize doing them ear, doing them nails, and doing all manner of things where can steer. Most of the persons you see coming out and crying are those persons. Nah, say, others
because
people
know.
Feel the pinch, you know.
Then because me see,
One to the prostitute, and Missy go live, but she wears out the whole of fair days and she a teen in Europe and sell out fair, but they come to Jamaica and live in Malika Street. She not have job. Retirement now, cause 50, nobody no want that.
No, I say, she should have a mansion and she should have couple business that go on.
That's why me not care what you want to do with yourself, but make something out of it. That's why me have to rate Erica we sell out fair all and live in a tree storage.
Yeah, I say go. Me tell her, see in her life, you can't watch people.
I know why you earn, you know, but I know why you earn, and why you save.
Why you save. Yeah, that's true. But say right now, if you watch people in life, you know, reach now, because if you say boy, you go do on something, you say boy, you know, but I do it because people are going to say this, people are going to say that. You're wrong. You see me?
And your mother did tell you something again to you know fit, so you don't say that part there. Because I know your mother tell you something. The part where say easy come, easy goes.
Yeah.
Easy come, easy go, yeah.
Because
she said easy come, easy go, so work hard for what you want. What you need?
Because when you get money easy, you know, and I like, you know, because if you ever, you don't have to send money to Jamaica or give somebody. But quick and by no time spend it off, you know, man. You
So
see me,
my
I say,
view,
And they call you beg you again, and they call you ask you again.
so my view, when
exactly. But when you work for it, and you know all you have to work for it.
the hold on, so prostitution don't want hard work.
I'm more than hard work that. That is a more
No,
than all hard work.
Hey,
no,
my view,
everywhere,
you know,
God, you know. Everywhere.
you know, the prostitution are the
There's
first
no-
job ever created.
That's why
Eh,
I don't bash nobody with what them do. I don't bash them.
Are the first job ever created.
Prostitution. Yo, me
There's no-
we used to part with Jesus. She was a prostitute.
That's why I don't bash them. But just why you sell out yourself to when you reach that age and now we're 50. You can't walk as somebody here now.
No, me no bash them in the whole land there, no. Me no bash them in the car. Remember, you know. Some man just cannot get some. So what them have to do, them have to lie, buy it, or thief it. So them cannot get it. So you see, prostitute them, me love them. Me have to be honest with them. Me talk about easy. And if you
have a
treat
problem with them.
If you don't treat them, you get it all free and them something. Remember,
Yeah,
some
man,
prostitute might not lose them virginity, but different story that we're not talking about that right now. But what me have to say, nah bash them, but them still should have put down something for the rainy day.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Look,
man.
look at it now. Look on this now. They might ride out them soul at night time, right? When the thing was up and going. And you know, say at least 3 or 4 persons go at them. So you know, say them get a nice good change. It's every night when them a get it tax free, you know. We have to remember that too, you know.
Yeah.
When them a get tax free.
Yeah, true.
So when them doing all of this money, you know, sir, me I gotta take a break this week. Me I gotta take a break this week. Me I go on a big vacation.
Yeah.
Me I go drink this and me I go drink that. Sometimes I don't have to drink the top shelf. Drink a Tita pull.
Yeah, man.
Drink a Tita pull and I have to go top shelf. You understand? Take a, you see the same look wig where you wear yesterday? You buy one this and you can probably wash it out. I don't know the type of wig them, but just you know what I talk about. Then can wash it out and dye the color and change it and wear it back 2 months down the line. Them know the something go.
To marry,
you understand?
Marry,
just like my bro.
I just I say. You get me? So we don't want them feel like say yo, we just there and we're gonna bash people and when we bash them, we can't talk about it and say yo, they could have done this. Prostitute them go so boom. Watch any man, more with the hottest thing on the floor, so me I go buy 10 shoes this week. 7 days in a week, but you buy 10 shoes this week and 10 shoes next week. Come on, man.
And then you have no money.
Another
thing my grandmother teach me now. Put your needs in front of your wants. You can live without your wants, but you cannot live without your needs.
And then they make flipper mafia come to Jamaica and trick them. But then close and something enough to repeat. Yes, man.
Yeah, because every time, you notice if party are going, every time somebody are go, every time I got a party, a new set of clothes, new hairstyle, new this, new that, new boot.
Yeah, I think I have to repeat. Hold on the people. Jackie, big up yourself alive. What go on?
Yes. I'm Pepe.
Yeah, we're there. Jackie, put on the plate now, man, with the food. Oh, Jackie get cut off. Thank you, God. Yeah, people.
In my view.
Yeah, bro.
You use a keyword where they call sacrifice, you know.
Yeah.
A long time I da foreign and every time I just send money come my yard. Till me live all in New York, you know, I move come to Florida. You know why I move come to Florida? Me have to sacrifice. You stay out in my yard, me have scallion. I grow, me have time. Me plant up stuff shop, me can use so me can cut down on the cost of living. Down at Jamaica, my family them down there. Every minute them just send the money come. Them will even plant 1 pepper seed. Now them have Scotch bonnet seed. And them have land acres and acres. I don't make you understand.
Nothing in though. I don't want to sit down there now. Not the one a banana and a plant in a plant.
Right now, if it didn't rain in Florida, me carry you out to my yard and show you banana out there. Shoot, planting out there, shoot. Things out there, shoot. Me have to make sacrifice and make means with what me have. No spend what me have. When me stop. Yes. It's when me stop party. When me stop party, me have a house. When me stop party, me buy 2 cars. Right? When me stop all them foolishness there, me have liquor in my house. If the whole want to come over and I will sit down and have a drink, play music and have a good time. Right? Me not figure on club and no dance hall and all them things there. A waste of money. Every week. New clothes, new shoes.
Yeah, man, I think it don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense, you know?
And this are the thing where people are going to say, oh, the government now do this and the government. What go on, Jackie, you don't eat the food now and come back?
I touch wrong with me, man.
All right, we need a Jackie.
Big up yourself, everybody. Good evening.
Yeah, evening.
Just did you touch on the topic with the gentleman where him say, you know, like the lockdown because people have to eat, some people work and of them day to day. And that is so true. And my view, you have to have like empathy because not everybody parents teach them the way or your mother teach you. Some of them never even have mother to teach them, you understand?
So
And
true.
everybody know saving skills and money management. You understand? And as what the gentleman said, yes, some people go out there and can barely even find the money for food, much as to put off a rainy day. You understand? Because now in a Jamaica you have more seller than buyer. Because the things have gone so sky high. Food alone is so expensive. Where you understand? Everything are raised, food are raised, minimum wages now raised, nothing.
And
You
that me
understand?
can't understand, you know.
You just have to put empathy on the people as
Well,
the gentleman said.
Hold on, then. Jackie. Jackie.
You.
Walk with me now. Come and get to your answer, but walk with me now.
Yeah.
Right? Walk with me. People want Jackie walk with me now. You know? So, does a parent teach a child how to bad?
No.
May I ask you a question?
They adapt.
No. Yeah, yes, it happens. It happens. Yes.
Hold on, man. Fitzroy. We not Fitzroy, man. More Jackie walk with me now. Jackie, you just make a point that you're supposed to have empathy.
Yeah, but all right then. Go back
So
to
me
the
ask you a
question.
question.
Let me
No, no,
rephrase
man.
the
Me and you
question.
walk now.
You say
the saving we talk about, you know.
yeah, you
When I
say
say walk with me.
if parents teach children to bad.
Yeah.
You have some parents that do.
Does. Okay, fine.
You have some parents that do.
Fine.
Yeah.
And I'm agreeing with that, right? And I agree what you're saying. I have no problem with that. So that as I said this morning.
All right, but before you
let me
go,
finish.
before you go either there, so just to make you know that some people in a Jamaica don't even know how to save. You understand? And some people can do better than what they're doing because of Jamaica them day. We can sit and say all what we want to say, as most of us now talking because we get the opportunity to go out in the world and explore. And knowing said the things that we can do in a Jamaica, it can't happen overseas. If you don't work, you don't live. If you don't work, you don't eat. When we're there Jamaica, as bad as it is, we can go one our family and get something, you know, foreign it don't happen.
Yeah, our friend too, you can go up, you can climb on breadfruit tree, you know, to have
Right.
your question,
But
hockey
when
tree,
you're
anything.
overseas, my view and everybody else on the panel, we know that survival is the key. We have to look for save. We want to buy a house. We want to do this. In a Jamaica, it's totally different. You
Yeah.
understand? Everybody just want to follow everybody and do what they want to do.
Sometimes
So
all 2-3 jobs you do all over here.
right, we know we can talk about saving and put away for rainy day and this and that. We can say anything, you understand? Because we get opportunity to go outside of Jamaica itself and see what it is like. As much as we live abroad, sometimes the real pressures of life take us. We wish we were back home. You understand? So when I said
That's so true.
we have to
That's
give
so true.
empathy. We really sometimes we have to tap in our consciousness and really give empathy because it's not everybody in a Jamaica can really work today and save from it. You understand? Because God bless what them do just to put some food on them family tree. Yeah, that's all me.
I disagree I beg to disagree with what you are saying. I'm going to tell you why. Let me explain why. A lot of persons who you see are crying, priorities are not straight. You don't need a parent to teach you about priority. You understand? That
Right.
is how. Well,
But Matthew, I don't say what you say. I don't. Whatever you say, I did not say you're wrong in what
No,
you're
me
saying.
know,
But
me
I
know,
said
me know.
some of them needs empathy.
No, Jackie, that's what I'm saying. I'll allow it to finish a while ago,
All right, then carry on. Carry
and
on.
I understand exactly what you're saying, and I'm not saying I disagree with you. All I'm
Mhm.
doing is just adding to what you are saying and saying I am actually disagreeing with some of what you are saying. All I am saying is that persons need to set them priorities straight, and you don't have to be book smart to know about setting priorities straight. Once you if you can get up and say, yo, we have to hustle to make a living, that is being street smart. And the fact that you're street smart, you're supposed to know, say, yo, at least let me try this. Many of those persons you see on the road hustling, the loader man them, the conductor them, all of them. Best believe me right now, if you find somebody at Jamaica and step, yo, ask a loader man there, if this happen, if him have a money, him gonna tell us, you know, say, me make sure put on a little money one side. Many of those guys you see on the bus step, many of them daily, them through a partner. People probably look upon them and say, yo, them are cruff. But what? They know their priorities. And as I'm saying, most of the persons you see are crying, persons in the entertainment industry, right? They didn't stop to say, all right then, let me not go on the road one night. So I'm telling you, been there and done that, So you have people that go say, yo, my view, you sound like you never do this, you never do that. We go through all walks of everything.
Yeah,
All
but
walks of
as I
everything. No,
said to
that's
you,
what I'm
my
showing you.
view is not everybody can think
I
like
think
me and you.
everybody can, everybody
No,
can do
it's
it, but
not
it's not
everybody
want to
have
do
the
it.
mindset like me and you, because what works for you doesn't work for me, and what works for me don't work for somebody else.
Well, we
Everybody
have to
have to
choose what work for we and use what work
exactly
for we.
right. So that's why I'm
So what
saying
work
to
for
you,
we,
my view. I understand clearly what you're saying, but we are all different individual, and some of us learn different. You understand? We learn different. Some of we adapt at different stages in life. All this that is happening now with the pandemic, some people will learn immensely from this and
While
will
some
try.
won't.
Right. You understand? So, as I'm saying, we still have to take into consideration some of the people them that really have to go out and hustle for today just to put something on them table and didn't get the opportunity to. You understand? I'm not talking about the ones them that can do better and refuse to. We are talking about the people them that can't do better and their life get restricted.
Like, what about the people that were definitely born poor? When I say poor, I mean poor.
yeah, but
The people that were born poor
you
and
have
you
people that
telling me that they're born poor. That's
I
the life
was
they know. That's the life they know, so they can't do anything other than the life for them know. You understand what I say? Whisper me there, and sometimes the way I see the people that are born here complain. Me tell them say them a complain because for them worse is my best. You understand? Because back home, the government not giving you anything. Him down business whether you go or you come. You understand what I say?
And yes,
So,
yeah, for them I get food stamp, and they still a
right.
complain.
I'm not all in America they call it food stamp. I live in England. They call it a benefits. Right. So me have 3 children born here. And whether you work or you work not, they have a thing that your children them entitled to. So me have 3 born in Jamaica and they're not entitled to nothing from any government.
What we want to know too, if you born poor, right? If for example, if you're born poor as a woman and you have a 2 year struggles, why get up and have 6, 5, 10 pitney? When you go to you go feed them
Well,
off.
That's what I'm saying.
Some people will have
priority.
6, 7, 8. Some people will have one, some people will have none. Having children is a blessing.
Yes, but can't
You
take care of
It's a
them.
understand?
blessing, but
And not
guess what
every
happened?
it's
But
not
but
everybody
you have,
with six
and
it's
that's
not
it again.
everybody with
Priority.
it's not everybody with 6, 7 children pour them distress to anybody. You have parent with them children and look after them children. And you
No,
have
but
some
listen, I was when me
that
there Jamaica like years ago. Me literally know this girl where me didn't need nobody to do my laundry for me, but me just make sure do it just because me sorry for share the pick them a walk around. And she
But you
dead
know,
poor. She dead poor. And me say poor. Me don't even know what class he put her in. And she about 5 hours up and on the scheme I beg.
you
With
know what?
5 different
You know
father,
what me
right?
can't understand?
With 5 different parts. Me
because
not
see
understand why we
You
our
know what me can't understand?
our reproductive system work faster than some. You understand?
yeah, but then at the end of the day,
Me
me
And
tell you.
also, and not only that, we as man we need to think too. As a man, we need to think about how we have. That's our next thing. We need to think about how we have finance that child where we are produced.
But
You
all of the
can't just
Fitzroy,
go on and
but man not necessarily
Fitzroy,
think about that. Man not
remember it's
necessarily
not.
think about that, you know.
Yes, some man is not about the even that Fitzroy. Some man just a think say what you know man, they want to get
Now
off of
get
the
some
truck.
front.
No man, they want to come off of the truck, so they must have a youth to come off of the truck.
And then
That's
them
all they
can't
must
take
think
care
about.
right.
Yo,
That's
you can't
true.
go more come off of the girl in truck, more this, more and that. You can't even take care of yourself, or you have to take care of picnic.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And that's again
Exactly what me say.
priority.
You
It's
can't feed yourself. Where you
priority
going to feed that
again.
child?
Priority. How you going to feed that child? If you can't, and that's the next thing, you know. A man will do that, you know, then I love themselves, you know. Whole people will love with self, you know. So how we feel love with Britney?
Yeah, but
Because if you love yourself, you won't do them because you don't want to see your child suffer. You don't want to see your child struggle.
I'm not being negative, but growing up in a Jamaica, born in Jamaica and growing up in a Jamaica, 80% of Jamaican that born and grow there, we parents never really hug we and kiss we and show we them love we. We know we parents bathe, we feed, we look after, we make sure we go school, come back. And that's it. And we know we parent love we, innit?
That's why most of the kids them from that's why most of we don't do mentally disturbed because we never
And
get no love
yeah,
growing up.
because we don't know. But that's why I'm saying to you guys, most of us on the panel, I assume, get the opportunity to leave Jamaica and go out. So we see a wider, diverse of people and how them live. And because we live in the society, we started to change our way of life. You understand? Because to us, the life that we see is way different from how we grew up in Jamaica as people. You
No,
understand?
man, it's not all of us, mommy. It's not all of us because my family had 8 kids, and my mother and father could have take care of all 8 of us, right? We have what we can take care of. Me come America, me have 2, and me only have 2 because me only can mind 2. Me can't mind 3 and 4, so me deal with what me can deal with, right? So all those are excuses. You can't sit down and hatch up 10, 15 kids, and then I say you have a hard life. You don't have a hard life. You're an idiot.
That's why I said to you, so you have some people, because I am talking of experience. I have my first set of children for one man, 3, and him dead when the last one was a year. You understand? And me managed to grow them up the best. By the time my son, the oldest one, was 12, me did married with the 4th child. So my husband came to England, and then a year after, him sent me. You understand? And you know when you leave your children then with family and it just don't work.
Yes,
You
hard.
understand?
No, that not work at all. I'm thinking family them prayer money we are cool.
Right. So things happen. Everybody. That's why I will stress that everybody's situation is different. What works you won't work for me.
Yeah,
Then
man, but that's a different story. Your husband died, that's a different thing. But me, I
right.
talk about
So
even
It's a different
right now in
scenario.
Jamaica. Right now in Jamaica, you have those women down
And
there
guess
hatching
what
up
happened?
kids
She
like
had
there's
all
a
her kids.
factory, right? And nobody to take care of the kids. Got 20 different men. Every time them go dance, a baby come home. Every
well,
time them go dance, I drink a Hennessy, a baby come home. Right? And then them expect people to take care of them kids.
well,
That me I talk
the
about.
good thing about me is that it's two father me have for my children then, you understand? So
That's a
and because
different
we
story,
have
mommy.
friends back home with 6, 7 children with 6, 7 different father and none of them, not one father stepping up the plate to say help.
Yeah,
One,
true.
yeah.
Hold on. As a female, right?
Yeah.
You go bed with one man, him not take care of the picnic. You go with number 2,
You
same
stop.
thing.
Exactly.
Hold on. When you reach a number 2, number 2 now take care of the one where they have plus female. Then you go number 3.
She'll
Him
probably
not
think
take
that
care
this
of
one will
female,
help.
now the next 2. So every time you go think say the next one gonna help,
Yes.
you move from
That's when they
3
become.
and reach a 6.
That's when they
Yeah.
become an idiot.
When you
Just
reach
see
a
what
4
said.
now,
You can find
when
me
you are
some
4 now,
buckle.
when you are 4, you say, yo, you not take care of me. You not take care of them
Still
3
miss a
around us,
many.
plus
Still
your
miss
own.
a many.
So
Yeah?
you still feel like you need to search?
Yeah, for miss a circle.
No.
My search you lucky one.
Exactly. It never comes.
Hold on. Man must be born under stone. So you are telling me, say no, me as a man, reach a year foot now. You have 7 picnic. See? You have 7, Remember, and a 2 me pick up. Me I pick up 7 plus 1, which is you are
Yes,
the one, which is
yes,
8. Plus me I go want my
yes.
out if me not have none. Me born under stone.
Probably.
No one if me born under stone. Females, come
First of
on,
all,
man. Females.
first of
Come
all,
on.
a man when I get none, never be talk about woman with 7. That's a number 1.
No, a
Because
man
I
don't get
need
none.
to
I
have
talk
a
about
chance
woman
of
with 7.
getting one. But if him not get none, I'm gonna look at woman when I have none.
No, and females, me know no fun there. Me I tell you no.
So,
I know me talking as easy no.
Listen, no,
If you have 7 picnic,
all want go on that woman them me a blame and them pay absent.
yeah.
You can't blame the
No,
woman
me
because
I
it's
blame
not
them too,
uh,
Well, no.
Them me a blame. And them
listen,
me
you
a
Let
blame.
me
can't
just
blame
say
the
something to
woman
them.
girlfriend
I don't
because
blame me, I
to
blame
get
them.
a child, it need both parents to get a child. A woman
No
cannot have a child
man,
on her
if
own.
you can't take care of it, let me tell you how me stay. You say if me have 3 or 4 picnic, me always have a mindset say, any day I hurt this, anything can happen. Me now pass the boundary when me alone can't take care of. If God forbid something is wrong with the man. Me now pass it. And so woman can't take care of the have, but they
A
still have
two
work and take some
parents.
woman and I do nothing for them. That makes sense?
Some woman, listen, some woman just is just unfortunate, I can say, with them. You
You mean they
understand?
not
Just
have sense? They
No,
not have sense.
unfortunate.
They not have sense.
Them
yeah,
prefer one
you
with
can
them
say
prefer man where they on the
unfortunate.
roadside man we are rolling and mingle every day man. They not try to talk to one where
I
do
know.
one work or we can help one situation. You see when the
I
one of them on the
know.
roadside we are rolling cliff and are drinking juice every day and that one they want.
Exactly.
You were just up in you
Me see as a woman take man through they have name. Them a big selector, them pants down and them body and them a drive big. You know idiot?
Name brand, they call them ready made.
But sometimes the car rent a car, You
And
don't
people,
rent for the weekend.
and people think.
It only rent for the weekend to get a piece, and after the piece, she said, Lord, me pregnant, boy, I don't have no car now. Him not have nothing, me never know.
No, she didn't even know boy name.
Alright.
And as me say, me not bash them, but me think they need to
Why? Me a
look
bash
into
them.
themselves.
It's just a
Hold on. Me just think they need to look into themselves because there's no way upon earth, right? You are going to get up in a life and say, watch out. You have 7 picnic. And this a man come run and this a man go what? You for life? No. This a man probably where's the female have a child out there, He must have come and say, watch out, man. She's very fertile. I can just get a child here because I want to come off the truck. That is all. So
exactly.
most of these females have the only
brother, Brother,
Yeah.
what if the woman have 7 and you get 3 and me get 3? What me can't take care of my kid, so what me I did 7 and my kid plus me and the woman at 12 with that. At
Then now,
12 more to
dear,
feed.
you have a choice. Dear say you have a choice because you have to think now on the responsibility that is going to fall on you too as the man. So if you
Then
see a
that's why
woman
as
with
a man,
if you see a woman with 7 children and you already have 3, why going into that
so
relationship? You
but
understand?
man going out, woman, and not only that, woman throw themselves at men, and men go there because as what when me I grew up, my grandmother always said, Mr. Chin, when promise one woman uptown, downtown, and parade because in private stiff. So him sleep with the woman, and the woman get pregnant. And when the woman go back to Mr. Chin to maintenance, Mr. Chin said when the is hard, the heart is soft. But when the is soft, the heart is hard. So the woman don't get no mind for the fitness. So women will come to realize you meet a man, you meet a man for your first time. Be hard like the man.
Yeah, because
You know, just lie.
I might sound selfish, but after I have my 3 children, and I said I wouldn't have a child for a man with children, them say me selfish. But it's not selfish. If me already have 3 children already and to go get pregnant for a man with other children, then what is going to happen? But when you get him first child from me, he will look after him child. You understand? So sometimes we just have to think and be vigilant on the decisions that we make as persons. You understand? And
I
sometimes
want to tell you one thing. My
it
mother
go
wasn't
both ways.
perfect,
It go both ways with men
My
and
mother
women.
wasn't perfect.
We can't blame everything on women. We have to blame the men them too. Because it's sweet them. When
No, but
time
if
them
we
are
not
sweet,
give them,
just
if we not give them an end, take care of rape, right?
right. And when they
Of
get it,
course.
it's sweet them. When it's sweet them, when time them forget, both say, one day she got pregnant, this or that, them know. When time him a get it, it a sweet him, him
Yes.
tell you all kind of things. Him
But
promise
the
everything.
woman, the
Yeah,
women will go there with that mindset and protect themselves.
Thank you.
If you not protect yourself, you cannot protect nobody else,
And a
Me
man
can't
not
get pregnant as a man, Me can't get pregnant, Me can never get pregnant.
And you can breathe her and disappear.
And me can breathe her to protect yourself. But just like how me can breathe you, me can give you AIDS.
Yep.
Protect yourself.
When time a man a go to a woman, him not think about that, You have some man that have no children and want them children, then call them the legacy.
Yeah,
To bring.
But by right skill, I feel like
not
say,
saying
if a woman and a man are going in a serious relationship, and this time to settle down and get kids together, I feel like if you go a doctor first, go check up and find out, say, boy, if both are we alright, so you know which part we stand.
That's like 5 out of 100.
Yeah, that's true. Cause that now go on.
Not even just that. If a man and a woman meet, they're supposed to be able to sit down and talk first. You understand? And I like say you just go one party and boom, that night everything done.
I don't see people. It come like said there's no love in a relationship no more. Nobody
No, so
now.
that not there again. That not there again, bro.
No,
That
there
not
is
there
no
again. And
love.
money. If you have money and big car and big house, and then
Exactly.
sitting there,
Everybody going in
nobody
a
no want you.
relationship for something. It has
Yeah,
to
man.
benefit them one way or the other.
Nobody now show no love
And
again,
that is
brother.
the reason why we have so many unwanted pregnancies, so many broken homes, so many single parent because there is no love.
Right now, you
Yeah,
all you
and
can.
when we are grow up, when we are grow up, we never even see our parents fight. Nothing. They argue, and sometimes you grow in a one room with your siblings. Them, you never see your parent in a sexual way. You sit down and think, say, wonder if them do something or them get weak. Them people pitting here and a different set. Them mindset different. Everything is different.
Yeah, man, I tell you, I
Me,
talk.
me just feel say after 1980 children stop buying a robot. A pure robot, they just program one way. You just program them like you program your computer for tape something. You just program your computer for tape something and it must tape it. Unless it's broken, unless it's dead.
Like how me born 81. Like how me born 81, the program.
I would even say the 80s. You see, from the 90s, then from 90s coming up, them last.
Them program.
No, man, and all of them.
Focus one.
Yeah, and everybody.
Them mindset. I say everybody, you know, cause
listen, we're not saying majority, but if you check the ratio, it's majority of them.
Another program, then just see one thing, one way. Then just see things one way.
Right, you grow up good and your parents training good. And then you train them and them go out and go to different peer, and then it make you look like say you never train them up properly.
Yeah, man, listen up.
Me not say all of my band certain time was perfect, because me have a friend. I have a friend. Me say my brother. Me and him grew up together. Me and him grew up together. He was born 2 years after me. Me born 17, born 72. And him start get children when I'm about 18. Me get my first child when I'm 16. He get his first one when I'm 18. And it was a twin. It was a pair of twins. And me don't know what the little girl do, because I started traveling back and forth in them time. I work on ship and I travel back and forth. When I go home, I go Jamaica for vacation and I ask my virgin, when daughter there? Him say put him out. I said to my virgin, put out your 13-year-old daughter for what? What she could have do so bad? And I say, you mad man. What you do? Put her out, send her out, the go man. When me say go for your daughter, man, I come back up. And when I go back down, the daughter have baby. So me get mad at him, I'm not talk to him for years. And so you see what you do? Your daughter for go breed. I mean, I want to knock him out.
Listen, my big boy at 22, I don't know when me go win him off of me.
Girlfriend,
me at 33. Me at 33, I mean, I tell you right now,
girlfriend,
my mother.
I have a 31-year-old son, a 30-year-old daughter, and a 28. And trust me, when me go Jamaica, you would think say them are 6.
Hey, come like me. Come like me right now. Cause I'm the only one for my mother, and I tell her say, yo, I know me no win it.
And they have children. And sometimes the people them say, Jackie, them are big pitney and so, but because we don't know, we lose my mom when I was 7. Me and her come from church, and police hit her down. So life kind of changed from then. So I always tell myself when I start having children, I want to do it different. You understand? My parents was very good, but from my mom dead is like my father lost it. You understand? And me always tell him that me gonna be a better parent and a better grandparent than him. So now my kids them grow up and then me come leave them. Things happen. Me can't blame them because I wasn't there. you know. So we just try to just understand them, and sometimes I tell you, so them going like them a baby.
No care what age they reach, I my baby them. In a
And
business.
that's what me always say, when it comes to my children,
Well,
I don't
me
see
tell
age.
Good for when your
me
children
tell
can
my children
communicate, you can talk and run joke and and reason them with it. It's
Yeah,
good.
man. Give them the opportunity to
me go
express
Jamaica the
themselves.
other day and me sit down in me go Jamaica and me sit down in my mother lap and say, me are your last boy. Sit down in her lap.
Of
My
course.
view.
And my
You,
mother
you talk,
74 years
my
old.
view.
And
Me there, may I listen.
You talk highly about your mom, yeah? When
And
you
my father
grow up,
too.
yeah? Right.
Both.
When you grow up and you do something, your mother used and your parents beat you as a child.
That's a must.
Right. So you can imagine now, you do something then, are you thinking of yourself, do something like and your mother beat you and you want to say something like, me never do nothing, so but you say it under your breath. And then your mother got hear and say, oh, what you say? I give you another slap.
Give another
Right?
dose.
yeah, turn big man.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
turn
turn
big
big
man.
man.
And
Yeah, turn big
sometimes
man.
all right, then for instance, a neighbor will make a complaint on you and you want to justify the situation, but your mother now have it just it's like she believe the neighbor over you because that's the old school way. No matter what the community say, your parents listen and then you get the hell of a beating and stuff.
No, man. And I say go.
Whereas when somebody from the community could have beat it when they go
And
and
I
get the
say go.
second dose.
Right. The
Yeah,
community, yes, man.
that's how me
Growing
grow
up,
up.
man, let me tell you
Me
something. When me a
like
grow up,
yeah,
A two beating.
get another
if
beating
if
from my
if
mother.
if master see me out the street, I do something and slap me. Me could go and go tell my mother say master slap me because me I get a
No,
dose.
you get a cook. Why slap you? Why
Let
Right.
me
him
tell you
slap
this.
you?
You
Let me tell
understand?
people this.
Can't tell them
Me have a,
Master try
another
that
coach.
man.
I ever so bad. He's
Right.
a get
yeah,
another.
no?
He's another.
With
Let me
these
Yeah.
tell you this.
children,
Let
Hold
me
on, me
tell you
not
this,
cut you
Jackie.
now.
As me say, me don't want nobody feel like say we grew up and we never get to everybody get to. Yeah, man, we've been there, we done that. Me have an auntie who just beat me because fear I put them go up on the road and me go with them and me just get beat. Now me get beaten for go up on the road with them and me go and me get my dose of beating from my mother too. So nobody feel like say we don't just get beaten because people are get licked, so we are get licked too.
Yeah,
Nobody feel like say I did all fun and game
yeah.
and we just grew up and we just nice. So no man, we been there,
So
we done that, man.
I just
me not
say
cut you
that
now. Me
to
I make
say
a check
this.
out,
I
so
just bring up that point to say this with these children. If our parents they give we the opportunity to express ourselves, you understand, and we could then in turn do that to these set of children, I think we don't have a more better ones than all them say now. It's like they don't think before they act and then think after. Don't you think so?
Because we spare the rod and spoil the child. The
Exactly.
child is now the parents.
Not
So
my view.
not that you
Yeah,
know.
brother.
Yeah, me I go check out
And
so people no big up on yourself when you don't know, man. Go on to your work, said you don't know.
all right, bless
Yeah,
up
big,
our
big up,
protection.
big up.
Yeah, man, come
Protection,
here
brother.
work a morning,
All right, cool, we safe.
Yeah, man. All right, blessings.
Cool.
All right.
And that you know, having children. Imagine a 13 and a 14-year-old. I walk with two siblings, two children behind her. One in her arm, one in her arm, I want to jog beside her.
listen,
13 and 14-year-old.
that's
Children
been
can't
happening
be
long time.
children.
That's been happening long time. It's
No,
just
but
that we are see it now. That's been happening long time. We just a see
no,
it now.
but
Back in the days when them people
yes,
they used to have them 14 children and them 10 children. If you look back and see with your grandmother how much children she have, you understand? And our parents, how much children is just starting from the 50s coming up. You see, like parents
No,
started to
but
look at
these
themselves
children,
and no,
these
the,
children,
every generation learn as they go along, and coming up to now, people have choices, and my children them gonna have whether them gonna have or whether them not have. Because back in the days, it was the same for the same, but as I'm saying, we are seeing it now because it's happening at our time. But it's been happening. It's been happening. It's been
everything,
all
everything will happen now. Everything that happens now has been happening from creation.
exactly. So the
Everything.
children
Some
them will
people
have
want
children
worry about
now.
people when they push up the column. But guess what? What I'm trying to say is that in those times, my grandmother was more responsible. But these, my grandmother and my mother could not be in the same dance hall at the same time. It couldn't happen.
Exactly.
But these 13-year-old and these 24-year-old and them 11-year-old daughter stand up beside one another and got man. My mother could do that with my grandmother. My daughter cannot do that with me.
Exactly, because we have standards, and because even me, when me go home and my kids them if party out, then them I say, Jackie, come out now. And me I say to them, say, no, unna go on.
So what
That
changed?
is not, I don't, that's not me. Me grow up different and me keep my morals the same. Make them enjoy themselves. You understand? It's not that I don't want to be in the same space as them,
But
but you have to separate yourself from parents and children. You understand?
so what
There's a
changed?
time and place for we hang out. There's a
Eh?
time and place for children hang.
So what changed?
Yeah.
What changed?
I don't know. As me would ask, I would ask with the crime in Jamaica, I would ask what's in the water, because I only water Jamaica where
No,
everybody
I know
use it.
water.
Water is in everything.
I know water.
Water is in everything.
I mean, we have
I ask
generations.
what pollute the water now.
I know the water. Because if I
Cause
had the water,
them
everybody
murder
will
at
drink it.
Jamaica.
I know water.
Now I'm asking what pollutes the water now. What kind of pollution in the water for this
Hold on.
generation and youth?
Hold on. Don't you drink the same water?
The great spanner.
But
No,
No, no,
listen what I'm saying.
Array.
Understand this.
Listen what I'm saying, brother.
Hold on,
Listen what I'm saying, brother. I'm asking
Hold on, Fitzroy, wait them man. Big up new callers, so big up rare people, rare on the live, understand, Array.
We have like maybe about 5 to 6 generation of people right now on the talk show, where you have me growing up. Me 42 years old.
Me are 48.
And me growing up is a community raised me.
I may be the oldest one because I'm 51.
You know, community. It's a community raised me when me I grew up. And
Me too.
I just my mother and father. It's a whole community. And that not happen again.
No.
That's why you see some of them youth where you see them easily get programmed, because the influence that you used to have in a community, they're not dead again.
But Ray, you forget about the community, the family.
No, but as I said,
your own
it's that.
family, because you have your sister and you have your brothers, and then we're reaching a day and age now where we can talk to our siblings' children. It's like a competition.
Well,
and you understand what I say?
As we say, it start at home, because my father is a retired policeman, and me growing up, there's certain things that you just can't do. You just can't go in a theme house because he might tell you straight that can't happen in my house.
Exactly.
Now it's like people are raise them kids like a them brother, like a them sister. Picnic for raise like a picnic.
Exactly.
So
Separate
what? Because if you look on it, everything come down in a generation. So any morals your mother pass on to you, you want pass it on to your kids.
To your children, yeah.
If your mother pass on generation wealth to you, you want pass it on to your kids. But as me say, some people just stop the morals and for them young youth right now. Them last. What you say them a behave so? Them not nothing to cling to. Them not nothing to turn to. Them can't even reason. Them can't even talk to them one another. That's why the violence are going so wicked. Cause I don't like when me I grew up in a fight. Everybody go through that stage.
You say you're 41, so you in the era when you leave school at evening time, you go buck up your little friend and I wanna go play football somewhere.
But there's
And
certain
then come
things.
back.
But
These
there's certain things.
They're not playing nothing a role. Me see them a role with them man.
No, but that's been happening. But as I said, me have a little brother will follow me now. I'm out of all of my three brothers. Me are the oldest one. Me are the only one in the smoke. Me see my father smoke one day.
Me are the only one in the smoke out of my siblings them as well.
Me see my father smoke one day. And when me come around the house corner and him pull the cigarette in his mouth, he said, you see me smoke. So me I tell you this now. If you decide to smoke, make sure it's something where you want to do. My father quit smoking the same day. Never smoke again.
Boy, may I tell you, sir, if we couldn't just get the generation like when we are go up with the peace and we fight, but we never want to go shoot to one another and stab one another. It's very rare, very rarely happens.
It did in a car. Crime there everywhere. But right now, crime just it's like at the talk at Jamaica right now.
And the reason why the reason why Jamaican crime is so out in the atmosphere is because of social media. Because when you look on it, Jamaica is just a small little island comparing to America, England, and the rest of the world. You understand?
No. You can't compare Jamaica to England and America. Compare it to even say maybe Florida or Miami. Like Jamaica is like that.
Hold on. I'm going to keep it in the
Florida
Caribbean.
7 times. Florida like 7 or 9 times.
Let me finish now. Let me finish now, sweets.
I could keep it in the Caribbean.
What I just simple one to lay out is Jamaica is very small. Social media put out crime and violence out there. The other rest of the world, crime and violence is going on the same way. But they know what to put in the media and what to put out. You understand? Because they have something to protect. But Jamaican people, them don't care. They just put out anything. You understand?
But mommy, hold on. Stick up here.
Yeah.
Crime there everywhere.
Yeah.
But me not go compare Jamaica to the United States. Because the United States crime infested. You have Chicago alone. Chicago outdo Jamaica.
Exactly, but nobody talks about that, sweetheart.
Because it's like them just turn off TV.
That's not true.
No, them speak about it, but them turn off TV. Trust me. Them
I am not saying no. We're not talking about. We're not talking about the president that lives here.
470 murder Chicago gone. That's just the city. 470 murder Chicago gone.
And that's Chicago alone. And then if you put the other states, them come
Chicago crime rate alone beat Jamaica by a mile.
Mommy, first you got to get your landmass together.
You have to look on.
You can pick up Jamaica. You can pick up Jamaica and drop into Florida. 13 and France.
That's why.
How much people live into? What's the population of Chicago? What's the population of Chicago? Jamaica, little over 3 million people.
And me live in London, and London alone is bigger than Jamaica. So that's what I'm saying too.
Yeah, but
Jamaica full of crime.
You have to look at the population.
No.
Crime is everywhere, but
me I keep it in the Caribbean.
Population.
Me keep it in the Caribbean.
Major is per capita. It's per capita you have to do it, you know. And not just because Chicago, just because Chicago have 10 murder and Jamaica have 8.
No.
Chicago, the population, Chicago is bigger than the population of Jamaica.
It's me not gonna use the population. Me I talk about the crime rate itself. And me not gonna use Chicago for even compare Jamaica. Me I talk about the rest of Caribbean countries them. Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, even Haiti. Me I talk about them country. What them are do difference in a freedom country that our crime rate is so high.
Exactly, because
them send the gun to Jamaica.
Them
Them
say
send the gun to Jamaica.
Ray,
understand that.
Ray, them say I Haiti, the whole of the gun them are buying
okay.
Right?
Let me hear
so
that.
why the Asian them now use them gun and shoot them own people?
Because Jamaica have more bad mind people. That's why. Jamaica have more bad mind people. In the slave days, since you don't know, all of the bad slaves were sent to Jamaica.
Yeah, we're there. Yeah, man, we're there.
You know, we have to cut out, you know. We have to cut out because we are going by the night shift. So we are all at 2 hour rest. We go the night shift because we have to with them. Bless up, family. I hope my time on the next Sunday again. Bless up.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, bro.
Me look on the problem at Jamaica. And it's not just a Jamaican thing. You know. Guns are come through the port, guns are come through the areas where I guess there's no security force. And guns are come through the area where there's security force. So at the same time, it's just, a whole heap of corruption.
All right, then that's what I said now, Ray. Jamaica is poverty stricken, right? The inner city where all of the guns them distribute, cause no crime now go on in the rural area them, in the uptown area them is mostly in the inner city. And most of who fight the crime and violence in the inner city, they don't even finish school. And so where them get the money to finance, to clear them things and get them in the country?
That's what I said.
Into the
Okay,
country?
that's why I say what I said, because it has to be coming from an overseas contact. Most
And
of
when
them
it
guns
comes
there,
to Jamaica, then somebody from the hierarchy have to be clearing it.
and because the money is provided.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm saying.
So remember, right?
But hold on. This is why I say what I said, If it leave from the United States, how come them can't catch it before it leave?
And everything else them catch.
Because understand this, because when we have people at Jamaica chop the line and I rob the US citizen and I rob this and I rob that, them say we want him. And then the Jamaican authorities have to go.
Yeah, true.
Okay. So why when we have people in the United States where I facilitate and I ship these guns from here to Miami, from Miami to Jamaica, we can't ask the United States government to close the loophole?
Because Jamaica don't talk to America, but you know who has ship most of the gun? Them same gangster who come here. Right?
We know them are shipping, but them shipping it to somebody from Jamaican soil.
Not just that.
It come to some type of port and some type of
No, man, not just that. Not just that. Listen, Jamaica is 180 miles from the Florida Keys. 180 miles. A speedboat, the same way, me on the beach right here. Me out here on the beach fishing. And all of a sudden, me see a helicopter, police car, FBI, everybody a flyer come. Where me look, now them Jamaicans a jump boat a come from Bahamas.
Okay,
right?
But
the same way they coming, the same way they use speedboat, load the boat and get it
American
out.
protect them water, but Jamaican have anybody to protect their water because ever.
Right, you must remember saying, America don't care about
the plane where land in the the country, and by the
America
time
don't care about what's going out, you know. America care about what's coming in.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, it has to be both ways. If that is saying, then you can't ask me if you're going to catch no chopper and catch no scammer. You can't ask me for them, because I don't know who them be. But at the same time, you are going to provide me with intel for say, listen, me now, me need a brother here, you know. And you have
because
to go find the brother on the team. And all
Ray,
them do a land on big plane on the
Ray,
tarmac, and you see man line up and gone.
America don't have anything to lose, you know, but Jamaica have everything to lose.
But it has to be across the board. You can't want work
Because
me.
listen now, Jamaica have to comply, because if they don't comply, you know them going to be restricted.
You know the big mistake Jamaica make?
You remember we're going where they over the money where them a trail? How much people book get take away and everything.
And
so you have that's what them a do. Them only a protect themselves and allow the guns them to come in and I make the young youths them a turn them from them one another.
Because as me say, it a come. This is a country where I live in, America, where certain state you can just walk in a place and say, give me that, give me this, and walk out. All you have to do is provide one driver's license. And at the same,
more than that now.
And at the same time, you know, them are the same country where ball out and say, boy, you can't sell people with felony gun, but me not do no background check. If me I sell guns, you just always see a cash money, but you know, there's no type of them not hold them the same people that may provide these guns accountable. Them don't. You know, the other day I had a conversation the other day where, you know, they were saying that if you board a flight in the United States going to another state, you don't have to provide, even if you do the COVID test and it's positive, them not even ask to see the result before you board the flight. But them only do it when you fly internationally. So I asked the lady, I said, but what the sense that make? If you are going to put me on a flight where no say, boy, me negative, and you are going to put somebody on a flight with positive, or you never check on the person, they come on the flight and infect everybody. How we going to get this thing under control?
That's why we are suffering the crisis in Jamaica. Because you want the Jamaican government want to inject his own people them, but he's not requesting the people them who are coming to get injected. And that is why, you understand, them are coming, keep them big party, them big this, that, devil knows what, and tumble it down on the little work of them, and them carry it home and then they spread.
We have to be a collective effort. Me have to really look upon them and I say, but we know how the world runs. You have some wicked, vicious people out there we know. So me have it. I'm going to catch a flight, I'm going to give everybody on a flight at this. Because I just saw some people mind program and I saw them think. So I asked them, I said, but the sense, what is the reason for you to tell somebody, say, go get tested and you have to be this and before you board a flight? But when we catch a flight from Jersey to Miami, no, even me positive. As long as you not ask me feet, me not have to tell you. Me not going about my business.
Exactly.
So what is sense?
I guess they believe since you're still in the United States, you don't have to do that.
No,
maybe that's why.
But at the same time, we ball about cross contamination.
Yeah,
So me I run from one state and go down to the next state and contaminate 100 people. Ridiculous.
You know, the same thing happened, man, when the COVID was at the highest and 700 and all that did in New York. I live in Florida, right? And Florida didn't have it so bad. And all of a sudden, everybody started running from New York down to Florida, driving.
And nobody no quarantine, you know, because you tell people stay home and quarantine, you tell people do all these things, but at the same time you start allow people to run cross state line and no type of checkpoint to say no, you can't leave the state if you have it. Go home, get yourself together, and you can go about your business.
Yeah,
so the same thing was happening when time they wanted to lock down London. Everybody start leave.
It's crazy.
Nobody wanted to either no lockdown.
But that don't fix the problem.
Exactly. The minute they hear lockdown, everybody a boogie.
And you run from one place to the next. Okay? And you know, so you're positive. You know, so you have it. And yet still, you don't want to stay home. You want to go do everything like it's a normal thing you have. I'm going to say some people terrible, man. But I just saw people stay.
But sometimes these people in the same plane where I serve you, them have it,
Then that's what I say, brother. I even look at them. You have to provide. Them say, you have to go get tested. You have to do all these things, go through all these restrictions. But at the same time, you have that one person.
Check on your clothes.
True.
It just don't make no sense. Because you follow the rules, you follow everything what them ask you to follow. And yet they have that one person just because they must say, well, I'm not care, man, just go on with your business. Next thing you know, you land and all of a sudden you're here. Well, if you did on the flight, you have to go quarantine for the next. Because.
Me said, we just pray for a better Jamaica. We need some change.
I mean, the government have to change their philosophy, Them still depend on the old politics. That need to change.
They're just a bunch of thieves.
Them still depend on the old politics.
A bunch of thieves.
Because them not create no type of infrastructure in the country for even give people jobs.
Nothing.
Everybody just come in and say, I want a piece of land and then sell it. Then lease it to say, no, you got to pay your taxes just like everybody.
The best government ever run Jamaica was Michael Manley, who created a lot of things. And all of them something there, them just get cancelled as the years go by. Them cut out Jamal, them cut out this, cut out that, bring in all kind of private sector, sell out every single thing.
Who on the airport now?
Private companies.
It's lease. It's lease to a private company.
Them sell out and change, see them change it, even the name.
Oh, you pay you don't own your own airport.
Donald Samsa International Airport, them take off the Donald now.
So what them put?
Samsters now?
Just named Samsters International.
So them no own their own airport?
No, it's private. That's why
Them lease it.
And then they wonder why they can't make the money.
That's why you notice that our plane Air Jamaica now run again.
And then they wonder why they can't. Generate the money in the country.
That long time.
And that's why Air Jamaica now run. Air Jamaica, Butch Stewart didn't own it. And Butch Stewart sell it out to the Trinidadians. Just like how they own the cement factory.
But the government, but the government, you see, in every country.
We used to go pan freely. We rarely have a free beach. The minute the Jamaican them find something like the little rivers, them and something, them want to take it over and say we have to pay for this. Jamaicans unruly and adventurous,
But at the same time, cripple your own economy.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And then I wonder why people don't want to invest in the country. But it starts with the government.
Sometimes we make things bad for ourselves too,
That's true. That's true. But as I say, it starts with the people where you put in a government. Because it's like them still play politics and them still play all politics.
Yeah, because Ray, when I see this big landslide in that election we called in the height of COVID, I just say, you know what? Let me just sit back and relax and watch them for the next 4 years.
Because
it's not even that year yet, and everybody are bad.
For your government, you have to tackle crime. The man campaign about
it's not even that year yet.
But the man but he might do more campaign for this vaccine than he might do for crime and violence.
And
at the same time, even if everybody get vaccinated, nobody now gonna put no type of infrastructure in Jamaica until the crime rate cool off and gone down to a minimum.
Don't think that he's not watching the vloggers them and know what is out there.
But what may I say? You know, a common sense. If me ever put business in any country, the first thing you check on are the crime rate. Let me see if my money I go mash up. Because no who go invest their money for lose.
No,
Nobody can
man.
invest their money for
No.
lose.
Listen, we have to tackle the COVID because if we not tackle the COVID, we're not gonna get the tourists. Make them stay down there and go and kill them. Make us send in 2 more guns. Make them kill out themselves. Looking for you know, the
Well,
Hey, listen up. My good people, we're gonna have to leave on here now.
Yeah, man,
Man.
Hear that, my view?
we soon wrap up to man. Yeah, man, we soon wrap up to Mike.
Yeah, man. So we'll link next week, yeah?
Yeah, man, next week we'll link.
All right.
But as me
So
say,
people could say if we can wrap up in about we'll give everybody about 5 minutes and we'll wrap up.
okay.
Yeah, man. Say that later, yeah?
All right,
All right. Take care.
But you know, but you can't have people in a lockup. You not provide no type of nothing, no stimulus, no money, no voucher, no nothing. People just lock up on a dead for hungry. So how that I go fix the economy?
Ray, the other day I was watching this girl came out and she a cuss. She never said us something other than nothing. But she a say she a labor right and she said she said she called the prime minister name and say take 1 month of your pay and bring come give it. You lock you.
Look at that.
She said you could have never get an export.
All right, so hold on, you know. Let me reason it, you know. Walk with me again. You ready? All right, so no, we don't want to just sit down and run with some narratives because everybody are running. So the fact I see Ray say something about somebody I give me a bad feedback. I'm gonna pause there a second, I get a bad feedback. So I see Ray say something a while ago, right? We don't want to run a narrative to say they are not providing this and they are not doing that. Right? Because we're gonna call a spade, or whatever it is. So remember, the Prime Minister came out and said they are going to no, not the Prime Minister, I think it was the Finance Minister, Nigel, yes. He had said they are going to give some stimulus package. We don't know how far that can go, but the fact is they said they are going to do something. But my problem is this: when the MPs and whoever them give this money, the MP and the councillor them get this money, it's going in their pockets. So let's not blame the man at the head. Blame the person them who get it as opposed to give the people them that in constituencies.
We are blaming him because he's supposed to investigate.
Hold on, and I can tell you, remember to me tell you, say we have people on the ground. So we know of persons on the ground right now who would have gotten stimulus package, and them say, you know what? We get a little bag, and a little bag could have served me for 2 weeks. Whatever them getting at the bag, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So we know of persons who come out and say that. But
well, since of lately.
Let me finish, Jackie. And I'm talking
about since of lately.
I'm talking a week ago. I'm talking
okay.
Last week. Yeah, man. Me not talk 2 months ago, me talk last week.
Okay.
So we know of persons who come out and say, yo, me get that little package, yeah? And them tell me one of the package. Them tell me, I'm saying I can't remember all of the package. Them say them get oil, them get rice, them get flour, them get sardine, them get mackerel, them get bully beef, them get lasco, them get crackers, them get macaron, them get spaghetti. Only thing me see somebody a come and say them never get a chicken. Them get sugar, them get the basic things. And them get toiletries. Tissue, soap, powder soap, tissue, bathing soap, toothpaste, and bleach. How much persons are coming to us to tell us that they get them these things? Them never come tell we.
That's
but
true.
If you never mention it, because we have not heard.
That's true.
That's true. And there is no other vlogger that reported anybody saying that they get any stimulus package.
Hence the reason I am saying to you, you have persons out there with their own agenda and running whatever narrative they want.
That's true.
Mark you, I am not saying, you know, when me sure about you know, me sure say whoever them give the money, them now spend what them supposed to spend.
That's true. That's true. Well,
it is true. But don't go around the fact that persons are getting the stuff and still coming out to say they are not
Them not
getting
get
it.
it.
And
Yeah,
when we look down where this lady says she getting a bag, but she's grateful, but she's still saying, but me not get no chicken. Me don't
you
want
should have
one
get piece of chicken. You should have get piece of chicken. All right. As we say,
Them
yeah,
get sucked. They get things that can give you a meal for 2 weeks. It might not be the meal of your choice.
So have a good evening and we speak next week.
all right.
Yeah, man, Jackie, make up yourself.
But this is what me I gonna say before me leave.
Yeah, right.
You see, him as the head of him as the head, you know corruption in everything. And right now at trying times, you can't allow corruption for true corrupt people. You make innocent people suffer. So him have to develop some type of infrastructure where him say, you know what? Instead of giving these people money, you know, give them vouchers, man. Make them come pick up them.
Ray, stop right there, sorry. That can't work. Ray, that not gonna work. I'm gonna tell you why that not gonna work. Because me man, everything where them try, you know. And we have fact, we have receipt can prove to you. Say,
okay.
What we are gonna say, it's not going to work. So you give them voucher. So when you go down for change a voucher, I'm gonna make you know, say, watch you. A voucher value $10,000, but on a 10 Ghanaian you get. You understand? Or them tell us say specific things you can get with this voucher. So anyway you take it, you are gonna get juked somewhere down the line. So that's why they move from the little voucher thing there and go back to the thing where they say, all right, we're gonna pack the bag ourselves and give the people them. But the politicians are still finding ways and means to still joke the people. Them still at the people them supposed to get.
Then terrible.
So, oh, can and that's all we can say. Remember, you know, when the big scandal go on down, say me can't remember. Come back to my view. Come back to me. When the big scandal go on down a sentence, right, for the whole bushing project.
Yeah.
And him go so boom and say, watch on man. Me now go give the MP them the money for do the bushing no more. Me I'll give the parish council. Boom! The same scandal go on at the parish council. So everybody, all of them, what they are doing, you know.
Left and crab.
Many of them follow them on social media, like on Twitter where they see them attack. All of them, what they are trying to do now, so the money that they invest in running them campaign, they are finding means and ways of getting back all those monies.
So they must shuffle it out.
So they must try and put back money that them pack. So if you get $10 for fix the road down there, so
and take 5.
I'm gonna take 5. I'm gonna use the next 5 and just dash the tarp on the top of it and make it look like set though.
Something go on. Oh, them terrible.
So
them terrible.
We can sit down every day and we can talk and we can, you know, we can listen a lot of things and say, oh, we're gonna try this and we're gonna try that. But at the end of the day, the money still have to pass through the same set of people then. And you think, say, who at the end don't know, say, the little man down there, so I take the money.
And for hold them accountable, man.
But you do the same thing.
No,
yeah, you do the same thing.
My left hand crab, man. Everybody a grab, you know.
Me and you do the same thing, Ray. Me and you do the same thing. So me can't tell you, say, Ray, you know, say you can't thief. When me know say you a thief.
I mean, let's say from there that the stream dirty. I be dirty water flow down the river.
So no matter how much you come, I'm gonna say, yo, the government now work, we're gonna change it, but I'll put in somebody else. You feel like, let me ask you something now, Ray. Because who they are is and Tracy, work with me. 3 hours, we're close off now, people, but the 3 hour reason I want to listen. You feel like right now, election call tomorrow, right? Jamaica Labour Party lose election and PNP come in. Don't you think it's gonna be a difference?
No,
not at all.
How long PMP out for them? I come back home grab. All of them lose, them come back home grab. So
yeah, them will set the country back 5-6 years, man.
So it's gonna be grabbings. Right through it are gonna be grabbings. That's why we're not going to go forward. I mean, Me not see how we are going to go forward, and I'll be honest with the people. I don't see how we're going to go forward. Because even if a new party comes in place with some new people, the same thing are going to happen. A man I come sell you a dream and say, yo, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. But deep down, him know say, watch out, invest $10. I have to get back my $10 that I invest.
Plus
Nobody
that.
wants to lose.
Sometimes I wonder if Jamaica ever get back better.
Me not see that. Me not see it right now. Me not
I
see
mean, I'll
that
be
happen
honest,
right
me
now.
not see it. Sometimes we just have to call a spade, you know. Me not see it, you know.
Yeah,
me not see it.
it doesn't
Me
go
not
down.
see it.
It don't go down a deep slope, and it now come up.
Just everybody are grab. It's called grabbings. So how can
Yeah.
you? Our country will get better if everybody who are gonna come forward, are gonna come for grab. We
Yeah,
not gonna get.
it's not for the betterment of the country. It's just everybody where we can get. That's it.
And who want to bring in them family cars? Them family have to make that piece of food there.
Yeah, more for the household, right?
Yeah. Look how much of them sitting in the parliament. Well, all where them are wait pan. Oh,
Right.
Is that
all for come take my seat.
they don't make enough?
They're not making, and some of them not
Yeah,
making.
but you see, and that's the problem. Them forget them term. Push them out.
Pushed exactly.
Yeah. True.
Exactly.
Give them term and push them out, man. Go on with your business. You're not work. Go on with your business.
Just like the Prime Minister.
Push them out too. Go on
Yeah.
about the business, man.
You mean the president? You mean the president?
Yeah,
that's how Jamaican election should run, just like the president.
Yeah, give them term. And if they not do nothing, you push them out because the only way you're gonna see some type of change. I have young-minded people want to make the changes, but because them might look on it and I say when them get involved with this whole corrupt politics, them say no, sir. We can't do it.
I don't know, so even when a good person take it over after a while, they become corrupted too.
Yeah, because you have corruption there. And it's just like any business, any infrastructure. If you go in there and do your job the right way now, and you have 1, 2, or 3 people in there start look on you like, what better you do? Where you going with? I show you come and show you up. All of a sudden, it break your spirit.
But them try to do everything to get rid of you.
And that's what I said. Is either you go play or them going to push you out. So
And
that's
all
what
the yeah, and because you want your job, you want your little brother,
yes,
exactly.
You either with me or you're against me.
Yep.
You know the value of what you are work for. Say, I say, watch out, man. If I am against you, I can't get the next work. I go dead for hungry.
Of course.
Feed. So you know what I'm going to do?
You start playing.
Your clean self, I go turn dirty.
Yep.
For real.
That's
true.
Exactly
what I want. Time always catch up with them because time are the master, you know.
Yeah.
But can we wait for time? No.
No, because by the time we wait, how much people dead? How much are suffering?
Right now, the crime rate at Jamaica, more if nobody's still left down there.
Every day. Right? Every
day,
single
man.
5, 4, 3, 7, 6.
Last night, 4 gone. No, sir.
Where so?
1 yard, 4 gone.
What could I do so?
And there's more than one side to that story. More than one side to that story.
Well, as me say, when me
you have
grew
to listen when the, when the mother come out attack. My son this and my son that and
nah, man.
I run on the breaking news, me play a little clip into there, and I say, I go wait for listen to what the people them have to say. And people are say a whole lot of things.
But because
but the truth is there.
Them know who them a look for though.
Them know who them a look for. Them know who them a look for.
Them know who them a look for, man. We just unfortunate.
Just feel like a man go in our house.
Nah.
I see four people are just
four random people.
It just unfortunate. A few of them they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. And we know how that go. Everybody has said we now left no evidence. We now left no witness.
Real? Me not think so.
But even though I may pray to my view, even the big woman with them bust off our neck. What that? I don't know.
No, the older man they know like that no. You see that now? Cases like those though, you can't say. What a 71-year-old woman. She live her life. Like what could she have seen or what could she have? She can't do nothing to nobody. Then again, your past can catch up back with about how long? Somebody
Maybe,
really,
maybe she witnessed something, or maybe can't catch Quacker catching shot.
Me feel like she affiliated with somebody them I look for. And then say the only way we can catch him, I use her and draw him out.
That is what I think.
I can't catch Quacker catching shot because something has to be behind her.
Well, me can't catch you, you're too stiff. But if me lick with she, it gonna hurt you so much that now you have to come out and play. You have to come out. You have to come out and hunt me.
Exactly.
Crazy man. Them youth not the morals, yeah, man. Them not none. And them get programmed so easily because everybody want expensive this and expensive that. So don't worry yourself. I got you. You have to do this.
Jamaica government not interested in investing in our infrastructure, meaning investing in their people. Not at all.
I mean, you not go invest until it's a fee main campaign right now at this vaccination, you know.
That's it.
As miss what me
the
can't
only investment in do right now is vaccine. That's it.
Me up on the outside I look in and me I say, but it must have get some kickback from this. There's something that him now bring forward to the people, but he might get back something from this campaign. Is either them promise him some big money or some big
money? And that's
something.
Him get promised something why am I push this so hard?
Because you can't say to people, you don't have to take it. Me I get choices. But you have to do it. But at the same time, all you worry about are this big CV, this big vaccine. You know, worry about the crime rate. I run through the roof. I'm in the area address that. So I don't know what the security minister do. He must be asleep.
Him are in the country, but that is the next story. That's one next day.
Man sleep, man.
Them man there in the country. We don't know this one. Them man there in the country, man. Come like we don't see what go on, man.
Man sleep, man.
And the next thing.
In the country.
And the next thing too. Me always tell you, sometimes I see people running some narrative and I say to I say, you know what? See, if you don't know anything people tell you, on the runway.
Yeah, go run with.
Yeah.
That's
so
true.
look on this now. I keep hearing persons saying the government need to do this, get the youth, provide for the people, them to get jobs, provide this and provide that. So, oh no, my view don't say my view run like 3, 4, 5, 6 different groups. You understand? And the group them full. So whoever in the group them know that. And on a daily basis, sometimes I see people are post different companies who are offer different jobs.
That's true. Me say that.
Every single day, you can see people are post and say, yo, I want this a person, I want that the person. Oh, nobody not took up the offer them. Understand?
Them youth want fast money, man.
The youth don't work. The youth don't want work.
They
So
want fast money.
The government that said the government now provide.
They want fast money.
And the next thing, you can't just go basic school alone. Yes, or primary school. And you feel like, say, because Tracy went and do a degree, you and Tracy supposed to be getting the same pay.
No, that can't work. That's
the next thing.
I one thing I want to see them do. I feel like if them tackle the area in the country, them youth will start straight up themselves, you know. Them money I get too much vacation. They need to take with them vacation. Them money, they need to take a vacation from them money.
Start fun off their head.
Them money basically I look on you and tell you, say, me I go get locked up, me I go do 10 years and me I go come back and do the same thing. So I'm already know, say, me I go on a vacation. Me go get me weed, me 3 meal a day, me go get me back like NSC, me go have money in a pocket. Me still I go live like me that road. So
you know, the new plea deal now. Plea guilty, you just get a look slap on the shoulder.
No, but that nothing happen.
No.
Because the other day me I watch a review. Me watch a review the other day, you know. I mean the man said all them have evidence of this youth kill the man and then me I say, oh the judge I gonna let this man out knowing the type of person this brother is. And then let him go. And when I let him go, I've worked him a week. So I have to sit down and wonder, like, then, What the sense? When the police go pick him up, what the sense? You know, for bring him in, man. Slap him, man.
True.
No, you know, for bring him back. When he come back, me work for your company, you know. I remember one night we have a break-in. And when the police then pull up, the man said to me, boy, a body me I expect to come pick up, brother. Me not expect to come down and come pick up the man in a handcuff. Me I expect you to slap with this brother, yeah. And we carry the man go to the mag. Me have a look on the police brother the night and shake me head and say, boy, we no deal with it different, eh? The man say, a body we supposed to come for. The man break in. And uno no put him where? A joke on again, man.
Joke thing.
And after that night, them look upon them and tell them, say, boy, it's either my life or phone life, you know. But me know me I go home to my picnic them. Cause me come out here work. Me not come out here take nobody things. So, you know, the security force have to understand. Repeat offender, no brother, you don't get no chance. You already get your first.
Give them second chance. Second chance to do what? Come cut off my head.
You get your first chance, you mess it up. You go to prison and come back. That's your second chance. So when you come for you the third time, I beg you, no, brother.
I'm going to say it again. Them have this little line and them putting on the papers every day. Every single day. When you hear we talk about it. Withheld, pending further investigation. Them no call them name, no, because what? Them let them out.
Yeah, that's
come
crazy.
Back do the same thing.
You know, me always wonder how them a biggest criminal that we always find top lawyers. We don't get their money from.
Good question.
Some money criminal with the most expensive lawyer when me and you were working on paper.
Good question.
No care. Always I notice it, man. No matter how. Yes, some local old squatters when we're about and Migla roadside can come up with the biggest top liar them.
Yeah, man, the man that's me call a liar.
I feel like them family are pay for all this, you know. Trust me.
I have been on retainer. Yeah, man, the police don't give them no second chance. No you slap them, man. Because it just not make no sense. You know? You get locked up, you got prison, you do 5-6 years, you come back, you do the same thing them lock you with for.
Yeah, man. You not stop. It's a repeat.
When you're in prison, you know, do no work, you go play a ball, you go lift weights. So what kind of reform them are going with down there? They not go school. They not learn no skill. So what them are going with down there? They might keep dance. They might print poster. This is a joke thing. My joke.
You see a party I go around there, so. Dumpling pot and NSC.
You know, it's so crazy. The other day, I say, when the Vibes Cartel interview dropped, me say, people approve this, approve that. So me I say, but wait. So when all them dance, that keep a prison. Nobody never approve them thing there. I just do a Vibes Cartel.
And it's a Vibes Cartel to the vaccine. Me know Vibes Cartel the vaccine because true them feel like Vibes Cartel have an impact on the crowd. Them feel like once Vibes Cartel, everybody go run in.
Good luck. Because everybody have their own mind when it comes to certain things. Yes, him have a big influence on people, but at the same time, him not go come out and tell nobody go take the vaccine. So them tell him sit down and wait for him to do it.
You understand?
He not do that because him already know. Me not go deal with the people them or Uno want me to deal with the people them, and at the same time Uno have me lock up down here. I'm telling you. Leave.
True.
But me have to ask them though. Me really have to ask the security minister. When all them party a keep a prison and it a come out, the video them a leak and them a come out.
If they ain't seen it, aren't they seen it?
Why they never probe all them thing there? Why? Or because the US, the big United States television decide to go put them foot in on something. All of a sudden now we are going to prove. We see big necktie man a come, big bush jacket man a run, go over there so. Man a run, go down there so. I don't understand. Because when the common criminal do it, they not no issue. They not no problem. They then sweep it underneath the rug like it never happened. Man, that prison cleaner than me that road at work. Clean. So at the same time, me have to ask them, but I uno allow cell phone for coming to prison. I uno allow man for make call from prison. I uno allow them thing there. Because in any other prison you check, in any other country, a maximum them have them in a. You have at a certain offense, a maximum security prison them put you in a. So
Yeah,
me not
man.
understand. Me not understand how you make call. You can't.
Better go make a call and hopefully you get an answer, because you're not getting no cell phone in that.
If you go outside, if you as a visitor going to them prison go visit somebody, your cell phone can't even work from there. You're not on a service. If you go visit a family member, you're not on a service. You have to use a landline. And we are trace and listen to everything what you say. So me not understand how them at Jamaica go and like say, boy, they can't do the same thing. I want them to want to do it.
Them no want to do it.
Them not care.
I mean, I understand. Man, that prison for how much years? 25 years. A man have cell phone since the land. Every move, a man make a street in no.
But question, do they even have electrical socket in their cell?
Them have a Jamaica that, you know. Anywhere like that, them are go do something.
Well, like you say, them have, you know, you're the man say, yeah, boy, I make game and I give back my game. Game I play.
You're right, cause me hear the voice note. You're right.
But them have PS5 or Xbox. Some people
Man
that
have
don't
TV.
have afford game, TV, flat screen.
A kingpin. But I mean, I know, I don't understand. Me just not understand this, cause
And them, as them say, them give them privilege of whatever they want to have. But I am saying, where is the hard labor? You understand?
yeah, man,
I will know
man,
some of them be up on the live. I listen to it. Me guarantee that some of them be on the live. Yeah, listen.
man for the work.
Yeah, man up on live. I listen, man. And don't get me wrong. We know some innocent people they are prison to. You know, we know that.
Of course.
Of
Course, cause we know the system corrupt, and we know say some man will get locked up for some simple things.
No, and some man get locked up for some other man. We know about
You
that.
see it, and some man take the charge and the rap for some other man. Me agree, but at the same time, brother, me feel
that's
like
not innocent. No, man, that's not innocent.
Me feel like say if you lock me up, you're supposed to help me. You must provide some type of assistance for saying, you know what, brother, you have school, you have a trade. You know, me have a friend, you know. The youth there, them interview him. Him name Howard. Me and the youth they got school, and when me see the interview, I couldn't believe. I have to sit down and shake my head, because I said the youth a bright youth have brains. Yes, and he make a one mistake, and in go in I think I must about 20 years in dog for killing baby mother. And me see the youth come out and come back a road here and start all business and reform himself. Music, a construction, him a steel man, him a welder, him a do so much. Me have to call him up, me have to personally source him out and call him up and say, brother, all them say people can't change.
It's a mindset, man. It's a mind frame, man.
I mean, see you, me and you used to sit down in the same classroom. Me not ask nobody. I tell you, me and you used to sit down him and say, brother, you're right. See me? You're right. Me and you used to sit down in the same classroom.
Anybody can change once they want to change, man. Anybody can change.
Come out of the same community. I mean, I have to source him out and big him up and say, brother, I want him, I can't tell you this, you know. You know how the shreps go. You have to show the youth them around you exactly what you do for win right now. So them can learn. And instead of going to take up the whole iron over there, so them come take up the welding touch where you have yourself and go learn a skill. As him come back and him gone for 20 years and him come back and fit himself right back in a society and now go back into the street and now do certain things them used to do 20 years ago. So if your mind can't mature for say, boy, it's time for you to move on from the whole hand rubbing and the 50 bag and the 20 bag and beg you this and beg you that. If you can't go hustle for yourself, bro, you not serve no purpose panja earth, man.
True.
You know, serve no purpose cause you out here terrorize people, you terrorize hard-working people. You're not gonna rob the bank, you know. You're not run up into the bank, you're not gonna rob the Brinks truck when it a pass. Or you're gonna rob the man who work from a 9 to 5 and make a little bit of money for go and go support him family. If you're that bad and you're that wicked, you're not gonna trouble the Brinks man. I'm gonna run up on Archive when Archive transport the China man money. Now that you forgot take.
Yeah.
Them a petty criminal, man.
You gonna rob the taxi man when out there say, me want 2 for go, 3 for reg. Just try to make a hustling and a living at them the people you want to rob. And Mr. Chinwe have
rob who you know.
And Mr. Chinwe have the millions in a bank where insure when no one say if you take Mr. Chin money, you get it back at insure. You know why I'm gonna take Mr. Chin money? Cause you're gonna meet people where are gonna bring deadly force. But because you know say boy, the man where you gonna rob, no pie. When they run up on him, you have to just hand over when you have and go and go in business. Alban in gate you still a kill him. So I don't understand the new time, man.
My view, I remember run left for now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, run now, man, Tracy. Everybody has said, yeah, man. We're running here now, man. People.
Have a good night.
Last piece of me. Yeah, man. Big up here, Tracy.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man.
Thanks, Ray, and thanks, Tracy. People, thank you a lot.
Big up. You don't know work tomorrow. We have to get ourselves together.
Yeah, man. You know that. We know that thing. All I have to go do that. You know the thing already.
Yeah.
Give the kids them time right now and all these things before them
cuss me out. Make sure everybody set straight on everything.
Yeah, make sure everybody set straight.
If you're not the pan top of them in the game, no plug out.
Safety. Safety, everybody.
And suppose to say me a fair balance a whole lot. Because I have to make sure so they get on the live, get on the review. Then I have to balance the kid, them they have to balance work the same way. So we have a whole lot. You understand?
Yeah,
and
man. Safety.
Say, yo, we're not going to do it. But people want your advice and people want to know where I'm going. So I have to take the time out of the people them know what I'm going.
Yeah, for real, man.
Love my people. Love you know a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Safety, brother. Safety.
Yeah, man. Blessing. Big up yourself.
Big up everybody.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone. See you all next week. Thanks for coming. Walk safe, drive safe. Go on the bag safe. Always remember, tell a friend, tell another friend. Come and check us out. All right? Big up on yourself. Give thanks for life and give thanks for the gathering. Big up everybody who passed through today. Until next week. Later.